everybody was getting on Ray J ass. I seen he took a picture with Homer, right? I put up there, he looked like one of the Justice up?
right?
What's going on? What's going on? What's
What's
going on,
happening?
everybody? This is Straight From Us podcast, straight from the hole in the wall. And I'm your
Man.
boy, Mr. Kool, with the one and only,
OZ.
and Jay Money back there doing this production thing.
Yeah,
And you
he's
know,
still here because he tried to leave us last week.
and you know, we got the bartender. No, he
Off
be
your
fucking
son.
up with some drinks,
Oh
goddamn.
yeah.
Fuck that. I'm
Cause
throwing shots. I'm
he
throwing
slid
shots
that
at the bartender
Colorado in
today.
there this time. Yeah, cause yeah, the
Fuck
man that
that.
drinks Colorado.
I don't know.
Oh man.
That
There
nigga be
y'all
sneaking
go.
behind the bar and shit, grabbing other shit and adding shit. Like fuck that shit, nigga. Nah, you got some stripes. Fuck that 211, that four
Oh
Loko
no,
shit
nah,
that he
nah,
came.
Dude
Hey,
said
look, look,
211.
I
look,
let
No.
go.
look, look, look. Yeah, that was a very big motherfucking mistake, my
Hell
nigga.
no.
Hell yeah, that nigga was trying to have all of us like, man,
I,
motherfuckers spending the night together, holding on to each other and shit, and don't understand why.
I,
When we wake up, like, what the fuck? This is odd.
I,
Like, hold
I
on,
had to follow Cat on that. Sometimes you gotta tell him no.
man. Look,
Gotta tell him no. Fuck that. Gotta tell him no, no, no. Can we get a moment of silence for the Pope?
for the Pope, wow. That ain't my nigga.
Nah, we don't get a moment of silence for the Pope.
Nah, that ain't my nigga.
I'll give him a little bit of moment of silence. Anytime that you let Jamie
Hold up,
Vance
hold
come
up.
visit you on your last day,
Hold on, man.
you
No,
wanted to die.
no.
You fucking
Nah.
wanted to die. Who
The ones that's giving them that moment of silence is the ones that's been tainted by him. So what you trying to say, Oz? You trying to tell us something?
No, not the Pope. Not
you
this
trying to
Pope.
say you had a close friendly relationship
I'm
with
just
the
saying,
Pope?
just
I'm just asking, my nigga.
Wait, let's keep it real. It wasn't the Pope that did the shit. Like, it was all the motherfucking
Cardinals.
priests and all that shit like that.
Man, hey, look, what was the Pope before he was the Pope?
He was a Cardinal. That's how I go, right?
He was a priest.
You do know a
So,
little bit too much about this.
Oh,
You know about the Cardinals.
I'm just saying.
hey, you see what I'm saying?
I,
Was you the
you know,
altar boy, my sir? Was you the altar boy? I'm just asking.
I'm just saying,
asking.
because I was all
We on
13.
live. Inquiring minds would like to know.
Let's talk to her.
Oh my.
Banana. What did you say the origin and what's the step?
She said he was a priest. I heard her.
A priest.
A priest.
So he don't gotta be nothing else. Cause what was the one dude out of Milwaukee?
It's like steps to
Oh,
being a priest. It's like it's not when you first begin. It's like a high priest or something like that.
Okay.
man, like it's an art with the go with it's priest,
It's the
archbishop.
archbishop and all that.
Yeah.
And Pope.
The Cardinals were the ones who wear the red and black.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cardinals who wear the red and black.
Friendly Carly Cardinal that was talking about you.
I'm just trying to see where the Cardinals fit
I
in
don't know
at. I
shit
just want
about
to make sure.
shit about that shit.
Okay.
The only thing I know is because y'all know it come down to religion. I mean,
I cannot find my charger.
it comes down to politics.
She going crazy. You sound
Motherfuckers I want to see
you sound like a teenager.
for
Be quiet.
my demise, and two of them is not going to be Donald Trump or J. I think that man committed suicide because he met them.
Damn.
That's just me. That's my story.
How would you just
Or they killed him. Or they killed him.
you can't confirm or deny them accusations.
Yeah,
Can't confirm them.
I see. Look, I'm so out of touch. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Y'all lost my interest to Facebook. I got to looking over here like
days before the Pope or the Cardinal, what it was the Pope, right?
Pope.
A couple days before he died, he met up with our esteemed Vice President of the United States.
is he really esteemed or he just steamed?
JD Vance.
I thought our vice president was that other motherfucker. What's that dude name that on Tesla?
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
No.
No, he's the president. He ain't the vice president. Don't disrespect him like that.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
He got a little bit too much power to be the vice president.
yeah. Until they start burning in shit and that stock went motherfucking down.
Man, shit, fuckers was getting $8 million a week for finding so-called fraud.
Wait a minute, they got a vest that stay cool now? That's some different.
You just not seen it with the fans?
No, this is a motorcycle vest, sir. That's got a TFL cool tech in there. So that means the vest keep you cool because I ain't gonna lie. Like, as us being bikers out there, nigga, when I was in Memphis, nigga, Fuck my vest, nigga. I was not walking around with my vest on. I would have came back skinny as a motherfucker. It was so hot. We was standing out in Memphis and nigga our face lost motherfucking weight. Nigga how much we sweated out there. Like
last time I was.
but we had a good ass time though. We had a good time down in Memphis except for, other, selective bullshit that didn't happen.
I was down in Memphis for some other endeavors. Last time I went down to Memphis.
I don't want to know any of your other endeavors, sir. We are live and we are look. I am not affiliated with any endeavors that this man do. This is my disclaimer now.
It's not do. Wrong deed. It's did
I'm putting
and
out
do.
there.
I don't do none of that.
Dude, you know what's so crazy, dude? For the past week, I don't know. I'm putting it out there now. Disclaimer. I am drug free. I don't do shit in these streets no motherfucking more at all. But I've been having a lot of motherfuckers around me talking some shit that I'm looking like, wait a minute, nigga. Like, why are we having this conversation? Like this nigga saying endeavors and shit.
Endeavors.
Endeavors and shit like that. And then I had some other conversations too. And I told him, hey, get off my line with that shit. Get off my line with that shit.
Ain't dealing with it.
I'm just throwing shit out there.
Also, we want to say happy belated Easter and happy 420.
Oh man!
So I'm gonna say happy 420, and I'm gonna say happy Egg Day. I mean, I don't know.
I say hi.
I'm officially over holidays. I'm officially over holidays.
I was
right
over
now.
Easter before it even started.
Because now my kids, huh? I'm not tripping, nigga. My kids is at a certain age, nigga. You knew who the fuck Santa Claus was back in the goddamn day. That's why you knew who the fuck was kissing your mama. Talking about I seen my mama kiss Santa Claus. Nigga, that was my daddy. I know who the fuck it was. Or it was the nigga that she was fucking with at that goddamn time. Whoever the fuck it was. I knew it wasn't no goddamn fat, jolly old white motherfucker in the red outfit because goddamn it, that nigga wasn't coming in all red in the hood we stayed in. I can tell you that right now.
Who the fuck celebrate Christmas for Santa Claus? Everybody been know Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, like you celebrating the Easter bunny that don't lay motherfucking eggs. Like let's be realistic.
Rabbit can't lay eggs.
Rabbit have babies like a motherfucker.
It's for resurrection. It was supposed to be for resurrection of Jesus Christ.
But so all these holidays that you keep that we all celebrate every year is something that's coming out showing how satanic all these fucking holidays really was.
But hold on. Because before the holidays, all of it was paganism.
That's satanic, nigga. It's all the same.
Satanic,
paganism. It's all the fucking same. But the whole thing is this: is made all it. You celebrating this, but in the same token, they making money for this.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, man, look, I'm over that shit. Mm-hmm. And then you got all these motherfucking, buy your woman this, buy your woman that, because, the women is the materialistic motherfucker. So that's why you got all this shit surrounding that. You got to go out and buy all these fucking gifts like Valentine's Day and all that shit. What? Yo, yeah, you got some of these niggas that's suspect. You got a bunch of suspect ass niggas too.
Okay, that's we gotta let this man say his thing. What's going on, sir?
Introduce yourself. 3,000.
Yeah. Man.
What's going on, sir? But I mean, in the same token, fuck all these holidays because holidays bring strife into relationships and shit too.
Yep.
Because now you got to go out here and make.
Well, hold on. We got to get to that because that's part of the topic anyway.
I ain't know that was part of the topic. My bad. So, but we just talking about this. This is just us talking. Man. But since we, we are on a time frame today, we're gonna let ours go ahead and march on down this yellow brick road.
Let's go down this yellow brick road. How y'all people doing today on this fine Tuesday?
Tuesday evening.
So this is where we gonna go. I didn't know that these two was really in a beef. I think when he was beefing with beef still beefing with the other person, it kind of shadowed these two getting
police
into
just killed Milwaukee gonna be in an uproar. Police just shot another black man.
Today?
Yeah, apartment buildings on 60th and Capitol. Yep. Oh, happy birthday to Mama Dottie also. My fault.
Oh, happy birthday, Dottie. Happy birthday.
Go ahead, Oz.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
How did that feel when you first came? DMX came before you commercialized.
Y'all were like a year apart, right? Like he came. And
Well, Ja actually came first.
Oh, okay.
I didn't come first. X's music and records and everything came first.
Yeah.
And then everybody compared you to him, right?
Yeah.
And everything that you did was he's trying to be like DMX.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up with that sound like you cause she was going in.
Talking about Ja.
I see, like, I guess that maybe that might have been his first time hearing it without a filter.
How did that affect you during that time?
Of course it's gonna affect you, you know, and I'm young too, you know, I got a chip on my shoulder. I'm like, nah, I'm not trying to be like nobody, I'm me, you know, and you know, me and the dog, we definitely, you know, had our bouts over little stupid shit like that.
And Styles, you was on, used to be my dog, you was in my left titty.
Scream, ride or die, I thought you would die with me.
Yeah, I love you too, Ja.
Ja?
Yeah, the song was about Ja.
I definitely didn't know that. Yeah, I had to know that. Listen to the lyrics.
How did that feel when you first came?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know that. I just liked the song. I didn't know that song was about Ja Rule.
Yeah, man. Used to be my dog. You was in my left titty.
Hey, so at some point they was cool. That's DMX and
Yeah, because now it's a war.
Yeah, my job called like, man, where you at?
Yeah.
Like, shit, I'm off today.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it is Tuesday.
I didn't know they was like beefing like that. I know, everybody.
DMX.
Yeah.
So I think DMX wrote that one song. They said like that. I wipe my hands with you, nigga. I'm through. Here we go again. Same old time, dog. Just a different day. He's like, I should have got him done. They said that
when he was going back and forth with his serve.
Yeah. With the little dude, when he was going like with the little nigga of my crew. You know, I should have washed my hands, nigga. I'm through. They said that was supposed to have been about Ja.
Oh, I didn't know that was. I
ain't never heard it. I missed that because I got the phone call. What did Ja say?
They used to rock.
No, they was talking to Styles P, and he was saying about that. They were saying Envy was like they didn't know that song was bombing. He was like, how you not know? You didn't hear the lyrics?
That's what I said. People don't listen to the lyrics.
Yeah, people don't pay attention to the lyrics.
Right. They just like the beat and then try to mumble along with the music. They ain't listening to shit.
Yeah, because they only did one song together. Then after that, and I think that was Jay-Z's song.
What?
No, they did it. It was another song they did together too.
Ja Rule and
What he was mad about, Ja was mad about was when they was recording that one song. The chick was like, "Hey, what's up with this nigga trying to sound like me?"
And that's where DMX said. Yeah.
DMX is like, man, that's probably the first time that he had heard it. He said, I've been hearing it though. I've been hearing motherfuckers saying he's trying to sound like DMX and trying to look like Tupac.
You gotta merge shit. You gotta put it together.
Hey, he trying to get the top two niggas. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be like the top two niggas. That's what he was trying to do.
Did it work out for him?
I don't think so, cause they say 50 killed his career, but he said he ain't killed it.
No, he got some fame.
He got enough money. He got more money than the average nigga.
I can't take it away from him.
You know, especially when 50 Tip bought all them damn seats. Like,
He still got that money.
Yeah, he got that money. But
motherfuckers that show ways to show their titties on Facebook, man, by breastfeeding. Like,
that's
like this white chick got like both of her titties out. But go ahead.
Let's go farther down the Yellow Brick Road. Now this is gonna be a big controversy. This is starting a little racism about the. Well, let the news tell you what's going on.
Right. Speak on it.
Anthony will be facing off with Collin County prosecutors. That's going to happen Monday morning in a courtroom. They hope to convince a judge that the 17-year-old who was accused of fatally stabbing another student during a track meet last week is entitled to a reduction of his current $1 million bond. Anthony's lawyers also visited the track where the stabbing happened today, and they did that, they tell us, to help prepare for the hearing. And only our J.D. Miles was there with them.
Attorneys Kim T. Kool and Billy Clark walked through Kirkendall Stadium Thursday gathering evidence and surveying what last Wednesday morning was a Frisco police crime scene. An altercation between two high school track athletes led to a stabbing that resulted in one dead and another charged with murder.
We just really want to get in our clients' shoes and see what the environment was like. I know it's a beautiful day today. It wasn't anything like it was on April 2nd, but we want to see what it was, what he was going through, just kind of get an idea of, what he saw, what it looked like.
Anthony's attorneys urge the public to avoid rushing to judgment and assuming their client is guilty.
We're still praying for the family, and we also want to ensure that justice is served equally. So that's what we're hoping for.
Anthony claims he stabbed Austin Metcalf in self-defense. His attorneys say their first priority is getting the 17-year-old, who's been in the Collin County Jail for more than a week, released on bond.
Our next big step is Monday. But he's doing as best as he can under the circumstances.
Part of what they hope will convince the judge to lower the bond is their client's young age and his lack of any previous criminal history. Meanwhile, the church which hosted a vigil for Austin Metcalf has had to curtail student activities because of online security threats. Both the victims and the suspects' families also report receiving online harassment and threats. In one case, a fake 911 call sent police to their home. In a statement to CBS News Texas, Frisco's police chief tells us online threats of violence towards any person, business, school, or church are criminal offenses and will be investigated. Making false statements to cause alarm or emergency response is criminal and will also be investigated. Those responsible could face a third-degree felony and punishment of up to 10 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. It's
okay, like if you get some of it, they walked up on him. It was a couple of them. It was dude and his twin brother, and they was bullying him, and he told him if you put your hands on him, it was going down, and they didn't believe him. Pulled the blade out of his bag and jugged that boy dead in the chest. But now it's going on. They're trying to make it a black and white type situation.
You knew that already.
But because they already doing the stuff about.
Jay, can you please turn their mics up because it's hard to hear?
Oh, that's because I wasn't by the mic. My bad. But you knew they was going to make it to a black and white thing. And right now, the white people is finna surround the fuck out of that white kid. And he never was a bully. And he didn't do nothing wrong. And blah, blah, blah. So the black community going to have to surround the black kid like, hey, he's a good student. He this, that, and other. Because they never going to say white people bully black people at all. Because,
your boy agreed with the dude, little boy that died, dad. What's his name? The comedian Eddie Griffin. He riding with the white dude dad. The dude that died. His dad's trying to telling people it didn't have nothing to do with racism. And then they said they own Eddie Griffin because what he said. He said what happened with, back in the day, you'll fight, if it was about bully. He was like, but now y'all scared pulling weapons and guns and knives.
I don't think you agree with him. I think what he was trying to say is true, which is that, what happened to, fighting. But in my situation, in my opinion, there's no way in hell. If I know these two twins.
Football players. They was on the
But no, we still, come on now. We grew up, getting jumped and shit like,
Right.
Come on, bro. If these motherfuckers, first of all, like you said, they're football players, but then also, I've seen pictures of them with like ASR 10s and shit like that. These motherfuckers was real life dudes that it could possibly turn into something else. I don't know what you got.
Right.
And I might not have a pistol. So I got my knife. But all Eddie Griffin was trying to say was, hey, it used to be where it used to be a fair one. No, it's not. It's not a fair one.
It ain't been fair in a long
the
time.
Same way he was scared to get, the motherfuckers that jump him. He probably was still scared to get shot because these little motherfuckers they train in the art of warfare. Our kids is trained on the streets to come at each other, but we ain't trained. We don't do target practice and all that shit like that.
He's sitting up there by himself and he getting ganged up on. So he did what he needed to do to protect himself, at least what he felt like he needed to do to protect himself. That's it. That's all.
So what they're trying not to do, they're trying not to tell you that. So at the football game or whatever, there's this tent that they got to go under. Yeah. The little motherfuckers told family, he like, nigga,
he had to move around.
Come in this motherfucking tent. You got to move the fuck around. Like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So to me, all that's happening is that it's going to turn into white and black anyway.
Yeah, when it's white and black, it's gonna turn into white and black. Ain't no getting around that. Period. Let's call the kettle what it is, black. Goddamn it! Like let's not sugarcoat that. Anywho, on to the next one. What you got?
All right. since we talking about white and black.
Hold on. Before you do that, I just want to say shout out. I think it was I can't find it right now, but I heard that the baby he the one who raised the majority of the $250,000 bail. So I want to shout out to the judge for reducing the bail because I don't know if y'all knew, but the bail was they set the bail at like $2 million, like $1 million.
It was $1 million or something. It was $1 million.
So a 17-year-old had a bail of $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Your bail is supposed to be 10% of what they feel like raised. Why would you say this bail is so high? Because y'all didn't want him to get out. But I think it was the rapper and the baby. He gave the majority of the money, and then the rest of it was raised in GoFundMe. And the parents, because I know that was misappropriated the funds. They misappropriated the funds. Guess what? Why the motherfucker out?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But it's always remember when it's us against
when it's against media, man. It's simple as you got false media out here that's gonna change the narrative and get you to believe what they want you to believe.
Well, you're right about that. But it's all remember also when it's us against them, the media is always gonna side with
them because they the same.
All right. Well, since we with black folks, this is when it's gonna be a hilarious one. Let Cam say how he feel about this.
Who keep trying to chime in? I haven't heard somebody try to chime in a couple times.
Like for instance, a lot of times people don't know oxtail was food for slaves. It was slave food. Now it's a delicacy. You go in the supermarket, $35 for some oxtail. You go to restaurants, costs mad money. That was food that they gave slaves. We turned it into some delicious. Now it's a delicacy, and you're charging us an arm and a leg for some that y'all was trying to give us the leftovers.
I do homework on what I'm eating, and I eat oxtail. So at the end of the night, I also cook it, but you do the homework, guys, that Google it. They're actually cowtail, but they use the term oxtail. There's no oxes running around America.
So Cam, after knowing that, why do you still say you eating oxtails? It was cowtail.
Because we use certain things to identify something, and that's what it's identified as. That's what I'm gonna identify it as. I can't go in there and say to the Jamaican restaurant and be like, yo, you got cowtail?
Like for instance, a lot of
that shit.
I agree with Cam.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I agree with Cam too.
Shut the fuck up, base.
But see, they try to switch some shit up, boy. I swear, motherfuckers be on some extra shit. Well, I ain't got too much to say about that shit because I don't eat the motherfuckers any goddamn way. So
it was just like you said.
Slave food, like a lot of shit. Once again, black folks trend on everything we do. Mm-hmm. Slave foods is one of the top foods nowadays because everybody want it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they raised the price up on it.
Like lobster
was one of them.
Lobster was.
Lobster was not.
Yes, it was. They
not
used to
slave food.
They used to feed it to slaves. They called them the rats of the sea. There was a lot of them. They used to feed them to prisoners and slaves.
Anything that's bottom feeders.
Catfish too.
Slaves. What you all bottom feeders like
catfish too.
Pigs, all that stuff. All that shit was fed to the slaves because they bottom feeders.
Right.
Everything that's a bottom feeder is fed to black people, and black people turned it into a delicacy.
Mm-hmm. When I read about the lobsters and all stuff like that, remember when we were sharecroppers and shit, we went and we caught our own shit.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Now we did. From what I heard, we made crab and lobster tail and shit like that popular because, like you said,
look,
it was the rats of the sea.
Black folks make everything motherfucking popular. Think about it, man.
Actually,
Chevy made money off of motherfucking MCs because back in the days, motherfuckers like if you didn't have an MC, you ain't shit. So motherfuckers ran out and got MCs. Motherfuckers, if you ain't got a Dodge Charger, you ain't shit. So motherfuckers running out getting Dodge Chargers.
If you didn't have a Cadillac,
it did start with Cadillac. If you didn't have a Cadillac, you wasn't shit. So the trend, huh?
Was it Chevy or Cadillac?
No, you say Cadillac. Black folks say Cadillac. Because Cadillac wouldn't sell to black men. Then they opened up a black dealer, and the black dealer started selling Cadillacs because that was the rites of passage for black people to feel like, hey, I made it. The hence of the reason why black people right now still buy a bunch of unnecessary ass shit to feel like to themselves that they made it. And just because you can afford to buy that, but then now you ain't got too much left over because you bought this at a ridiculous ass price. Cause like once again, like he just said, everything that black folks love, they raised the price up to a ridiculous amount. Once again,
That's
Jordan
because
at $500 a pair, you done lost your rabbit ass mind. And
we
that's
make
why they
shit
show
cool,
you in
dog.
Korea how much they make these motherfucking shoes for.
We make it cool.
Oh, that shoe cost 75 cents. Oh, that shoe right there, oh, that costs $2. You know what I'm saying? But if you save your money and don't buy this shit and go travel, you can go down to like Korea, Taiwan, Japan, all these places, and buy all that shit for pennies on the motherfucking dollar.
They ain't gonna let you bring it back.
Hey.
No, they just started that. They just
Hey.
started that now. But hold
Can
on,
y'all hear me?
They just started that now.
What you say, yeah, man?
Hey, y'all, come on now.
What's up?
Name a music genre that white people made cool.
Damn.
I'll wait.
I was gonna say rock.
We started that too. They use banjos in that shit. Ain't no country music that use banjos. Banjo came from Africa.
So it's like, bro, we
Poker?
Lights, like the stop lights and all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them the poker.
You gonna give them the poker?
Give
them the poker?
And another thing you gotta get them motherfuckers, I'm sorry, I know we started guitar, but we ain't never did no heavy metal, that punk shit.
Oh yeah, that punk shit.
Bro, you better stop that shit. Chuck Berry is one of the motherfuckers that made the electric guitar cool.
Somebody saying something on YouTube.
Yeah, Chuck Berry made rock and roll, not no goddamn heavy rock. Yeah. That was what they made that for themselves. And luckily they made it for themselves.
Right.
Because they stole everything else. Right.
Dude, Bucks is still getting their ass kicked. This 81-67. That don't make no goddamn sense.
In fact,
that's why I ain't been watching.
Even with the poker music, you ever notice that anytime it's a disenfranchised group of white people, they made something cool?
Well,
that's how they feel.
Isn't that ironic?
They made Still in Country School.
Everything is cool when they're taking it from somebody else because it's not their own idea.
I think that's their game they play. Let's see if we can make them forget that they created this
and take it.
So with that being said, I got a question.
You guys are
dude. I'm following a lot of shit that's going on.
They're saying it's hard to hear. Okay, so they heard us. Yes.
Is that Jay Mixon? No, that's a Sarita Austin.
I was on YouTube for a minute because y'all real low.
Oh damn, that's you and your ops wearing ops colors. Like, good gracious. Ugh.
First of all, it's not. Red is my favorite.
In the blood of Jesus, we say.
Amen.
Amen again.
Amen.
Amen.
That's why she wear the bloods of Jesus. You know. I don't know. It's so much that tiny shit out here.
Be quiet.
It's hard to say amen because they done broke that shit
I
down.
love
When
it.
you saying amen, you're praising another. It's like, man, look. That's
I
why
just
I
seen that Kanye comment.
You know, in the image of God, goddamn. Because y'all be full of shit. But anyway, let me ask this question.
Who be full of crap? Wait a minute, you ain't finna flow past nothing.
Let me ask this damn question because I've been
See, here you go. You starting off like crazy.
Man, hey, look, hey. Sit down and wait your turn.
Beep.
Wave your fan. Adjust your big ass church hat. You'll be all right.
Adjust my what?
Big ass church hat. You heard me. I ain't stutter.
First of all, I don't even wear church hats.
Look. You are out of turn, evangelist. You are out of turn.
I'm always out of turn when you're trying to get your quote unquote point across.
Let them preach. You let the preacher preach, and you stop being disrespectful in this case. You know the church is the place of a man.
Lock the door.
The man is running this here establishment.
Ain't nobody no. You better open it.
Lock the door.
So that's what's wrong with these women right now. They don't know how to sit there in their place.
Oh.
Place?
Whoa, wait.
Women,
hey, I'm down to get canceled, but not that canceled.
In that place, what place is that?
Nope.
What place is that? Tell me what place I'm supposed to be in.
What was the question?
In the pew or standing next to the door and showing people where they seats at?
No, you didn't. The devil is a lie.
Where your fan? Where your fan? And where
I'm
your
gonna wait
hand
more
in
than
the
my
air?
fan. Wait till I see you. Keep playing with me.
Is you threatening me with a good time? Is that some
I ain't threatening you with Jack. I'm gonna show you better not to tell
have
you.
a funky good time.
Put some respect on my name.
Respect.
Talking about we need to be in their place. Men need to pick up their drawers and wear them.
Whoa.
Pick up their drawers and wear them.
Sometimes
That's
you got command
exactly
that.
what
It
I
depends
said.
on how hot it is. But what's your question? What was your question?
Something different. That's something different right there.
What was your question, sir?
All right, so my question is this, man. Every time I look up, it's always something. So nowadays, a lot of motherfuckers done lost their damn body count. Because it's here, it's stating now, if you done had sex with a female, you had a condom on, it don't count. And now it's a lot of promotion of hit it bare or cover up. Which one, raw or cover up? Like, what the fuck? Is this shit even an option nowadays?
First off, whoever made that bullshit up is trying to spread disease through our motherfucking community.
Nope.
If you find out your girl screwed the nigga and he used the condom right now, you still gonna cry. I ain't seen no nigga. Did he use a condom? She be like, he used one of them big old condoms too. He had the one in the gold pack.
That's called the Magnum.
I'll call that nigga man. Thank you. Yeah, man. It's better than curl caps and sandwich bags.
Lord.
That's when you ran. That's the makeshift female condom.
Oh my God. You said curl bags.
That's the Soul Glow 3000.
Lord, have
You got a condom? No, but I got my curl hat.
Lord have mercy. Y'all did that for real?
Nigga be like, it's pre-oiled.
Y'all did that for real?
Savage.
You said what?
Y'all did that for
I
real?
will not put anybody out on that.
I'm not gonna say who did what. I'm gonna just say I know it happened.
Oh Lord.
They had a funky good time.
I was more a Ziploc man myself.
Oh my God.
Candlesticks and shit.
He said a funky good time.
Now you be talking too much.
Now everybody talking too much now.
You talking too much.
Lord have mercy.
That nigga name. That nigga.
Once again, I apologize to everybody that's listening because certain segments do get loud as fuck. So I know that shit did just get hella
We
loud
apologize.
to a lot of people. So I apologize. Certain people say certain shit. So I just gotta say.
Am I going to hell already?
Oh damn.
So as y'all know, it's going down in the hole in the wall. Tonight's topic is I forgot. I've been coming up with the topic.
The topic is
the topic's gonna go off topic, whatever it is. I'm just saying we know this part already. But what's the topic?
I'll make the announcement. The topic is, what is your deal breaker in a relationship? Like you being in a relationship, but you won't break. But what is your deal breaker to where you like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk clean on the way.
Walk clean on the way, and they ain't worked it no more.
What do you? Obviously, if I'm in a relationship with a motherfucker, and a motherfucker has another relationship with another motherfucker, what am I doing?
You sinners' volumes is too low.
You saying
I told you.
It was
Hear y'all.
just a second ago.
I told you.
We trying to back up from the microphones because of
You can't even tell if niggas going to hell yet. Turn the mic up.
You stupid.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I think this is everybody deal breaker. Blatant disrespect is gonna be your main deal breaker, where you're just gonna say nope, I'm done.
And I think that's on both sides.
Yeah, that's on both. That's why I said that's everybody's. That's both
I
sides.
thought we would have
Blatant
started like
disrespect
if the
is like you just done. You over with.
yeah.
I don't know too many people that's just gonna tolerate just blatantly just being disrespectful. Like you know. And I'm not gonna have you treat me like I'm a whole ass type motherfucking nigga or any else. Like it's a lot of
Oh
shit.
See,
shit.
what is you on tonight?
Where's we going?
What?
You is on something tonight. What is going down, bro?
And I'm just putting it
What's
out
your
there.
deal breaker in a relationship? That's the question.
My deal breaker,
Yeah, like complete deal breaker. Some you won't bend down, some you just will walk the hell away from.
just disrespect.
That's
But
what
see that's what
that's
I
what
was
he was
just
saying.
saying.
Yep.
So up under disrespect is where I was going. You got so much stuff that motherfuckers can do. They can be verbally disrespectful.
Right.
Where it's
Yep.
like, you know what, you didn't push the envelope too motherfucking far. Now when you push the envelope too fucking far, what's the next verge of disrespectful? You put your hands on me. Now that's disrespectful. Now for me, the deal breaker is if you put me in a position where I gotta put my hands on you, oh it's done. It's done right then and there. It ain't
It
no
shouldn't even get that far. That's the thing.
see
Nobody should put their hands on nobody.
is
It
my
shouldn't even get that far. If it before it get that far, you know it's too
no
much.
hands on
Y'all
I
need
nobody.
to
hear you,
break up.
Shannon Sharp.
Who the fuck you
Who's
calling Shannon
Shannon Sharp?
Sharp? You little funny looking motherfucker, you. Nigga, Bayless looking ass nigga. Black
Hey,
virgin.
He just came out.
hey, a motherfucker. Shouldn't we start off with lying, motherfucker, first though?
Hey,
Lying.
absolute. The
There's a lot of
reason why you
motherfuckers
can
that lie.
hear us
People
is
give
because
them
we
that
have
pass.
good volume.
A lot of people that lie, motherfuckers give them that pass. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is I didn't came to the whole thing of me saying, hey, this is what this is. It's either you gonna accept it or you ain't gonna accept it. I don't mind telling the fucking truth because shit, at the end of the motherfucking day, it is what it is. Why lie about shit? It's certain shit, and it's a lot of shit that you shouldn't even lie about. So why sit there and lie about shit and lie to yourself and then you don't even remember that shit? It's better just to put that shit out there, man. And you know what? That's how I used to be back in the days. I lie to motherfucking females. Hey, man, look,
It's
this,
better to tell the truth
yeah,
and be
this is what it
honest.
is. This is what the fuck it is. So why should I start lying to motherfuckers now?
I
Hey,
don't
you
think.
wanna know something though? In a lot of cases, the blatantly disrespectful motherfucker turn out to be the one that's lying.
Yeah, well, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
To me,
yeah.
for me, it's the blatant disrespect, but it's also loyalty. Like,
Right.
what I don't like is I don't like thinking that we're good, and then behind my back we're not.
We're not.
Yeah, yeah.
Facts.
So
I don't
you
like
you
that
making
shit.
sure on
Facts.
your end we're good, but you doing what the fuck you want to do.
Right.
As long as you know I'm good to that extent, you do what the
Ooh.
fuck you want to do. So now it's a motherfucking problem. So that's when that shit erupts and it becomes
Mm,
hella
mm,
bad.
mm.
Ain't no,
Hello.
there's no feeling.
That's how you. That's
Yeah.
you know what. I'm gonna say this. I'm always got something to say anyway. But when the person that's always accusing another person of doing something, you know they truly doing it. Especially if it's consistent. They're oh you cheating, you doing this, you doing that, or whatever. But it's really you. And you know that other person ain't doing that. That's what my mom always said. The main one that's accusing is the main one that's doing.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
what my mom always said.
They
And
gonna
it be true all the time.
I text you that. So what the fuck? Why you turn my mic up, nigga? Shit,
That's
everything
that's
everything I
cause the
say,
one that's cause the one that's cheating, the one that's happy at the moment.
everything I'm saying.
They can't be happy at the moment. And if they sitting up here pointing a finger at the other partner, they can't be too happy.
In today's world, that's the partner
Oh,
that's good at
that's
cheating.
how
It
people
ain't
start
really
arguments
it is the happiness
just on the
they
simple
don't want to
fact
be the
of they
bad
want to do something.
guy. A lot of people just don't want to be the bad guy for some odd reason. They don't want
No, they don't. But they want to point it at the other person, and then they lie or whatever to just to make it seem like they're the victim, and they not. But
Hmm.
when the truth come out, they be like, "Oh, well, it didn't happen like that. It happened like this." You get what I'm saying? And then you start to hear everything. That's why sometimes I just let people talk because they talk themselves right in the hole every time.
If
Every time.
Yeah, you
if a
got to do what
motherfucker
you
cool
can.
with you cheating, they got some plans for you.
You better know it.
Yeah, because not some of the 10. If a motherfucker cool with you cheating, that means that
Jay, what's wrong with your mic?
they want.
She said something wrong with your mic.
What they want to do. That better?
You can turn it up a little bit more or something.
All right, how about that?
Do it again.
Cause on our end it's loud, motherfucker.
Can you hear us?
No, it's not. It's not when it's coming through, y'all real low. It's not coming through hard at all. At all. Y'all real low.
Thanks to the Blue Yeti, I can hear y'all real good too.
Stupid.
Blue Yeti microphone.
How's that?
Can y'all hear us better?
That's better.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the drink. Well, we're gonna get back to it. We said, what's the drink, bartender? What are you calling this concoction you put together?
Tuesday.
A Tuesday. Because you're not gonna remember Tuesday.
It's the Long Island iced tea with some Colorado.
I'll drink to that.
Of course, he's gonna drink to it because it got Colorado in it. But
y'all hear that? That's
That sound good on ice.
thank you.
I don't even drink no more.
You heard what the man said?
That sound refreshing.
That's what I'm talking about. But listen, y'all. So when we're talking about relationships, like I said, when it comes down to loyalty, what I don't like is there's no worse feeling of betrayal than when you think that you good with a motherfucker, and then you come to find out that number one, that a motherfucker been talking. Wait. When you hear they talking shit about you all across the nation. What the fuck
Right.
you doing, what you ain't doing, and all that shit like that. But then even on top of that,
I got one to piggyback off that.
okay. But and another thing is also when you find out that this motherfucker been flirting with this motherfucker and that motherfucker and that motherfucker, but you the motherfucker who they're saying that ain't nobody else. There's nobody else. You know what I'm saying? You know that. You know you the one for me. We're soulmates. You know, so that's what you gotta watch out for. You gotta watch out for somebody that's gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, but what I'm saying is that people will tell you, like y'all said earlier, people will tell you what you want to hear.
Facts.
You know, and then, but what you gotta do is you gotta ask yourself, why are they telling you what you want to hear?
Because they trying to get next to you. So with them trying to get next to you.
That's when you sit back and watch.
Most of the
You
time,
don't ask no more questions. That's when you sit back and watch.
Out
That's
of
when that happens.
So with that being said, I'm gonna piggyback off what you said. So now, the next motherfucking thing is gonna be. She still talking, or is
that's real.
Okay, so the next motherfucking thing is gonna be that, like you said, Jay, motherfuckers got here to get to talking. As they say, they vent, but why the fuck do you gotta vent to the whole fucking community? Why do you gotta vent to the whole fucking country?
Because they got to make the other person look bad.
Yeah, they do. That's the
That's
art.
the,
Now, that's why I'm finna go.
the
That's what I'm going
reason.
to next. Hold on,
In
that's what
order,
I'm going to next. The art.
in order for them to look innocent, they have to paint a bad picture of the other person.
The art of argument technically is a fucking battle. That's what it is. So it's about me making you look bad, feel bad. I want you to suffer. So in order for me to suffer, I can't just win this argument. So now, first thing that you're gonna do, you're gonna go talk shit about a motherfucker to all your family members. Now this I'm telling y'all the different levels because this is where you no longer have a relationship because of.
Before you finish that, I'm gonna let you finish that. I just want to throw this in there. Like you said, there's levels to it.
Yeah.
The art of argument is not to belittle the next person. It's to be able to prove your point. But go ahead.
But see, so in relationship art of argument, let me clarify this here. A lot of motherfuckers in them arguments is in that argument to win the argument by any fucking means necessary. So I want to hurt you in this argument. Think about half the arguments that you've been to. I know, but no, a debate. So I'm gonna disagree with you on this level because it's a debate. Now, a debate is to prove your point. An argument that most motherfuckers have, it starts off as a debate. Let's figure out what's wrong. Here's the problem. This is what I feel like the problem is. This is what I feel like you should do. Okay, this is what I feel like I should have did. This is what I feel like I done. So here's the debate. There's a debate set up. Now you go into the argument because of, well, you didn't do this or you didn't do this way, the way that I feel like you should have did shit. So now it's a problem. So now once I say I didn't do this because of this reason, now you go into argument. So now when you go into argument, that's when shit start turning disrespectful. Now when shit start turning disrespectful, that's when the art of the argument, and this is what I always say, the art of argument is, I got to get that upper hand. So I wanna call you all out your name. You an ugly motherfucker. This. I'm all this shit that I always been. But you didn't say this at the beginning. So why are you with me now? But
Sometimes.
because now you're mad at me, you're gonna call me all this shit that you feel to get that upper hand in the art of argument. So now, with that said, now you're gonna take it up to the next level. The next level is I'm finna
It
vent to
sounds like a
everybody.
slander campaign. Like
Some people,
when they go
some
through
people,
trying to be president and
Technically,
shit.
it is. So now here's the next level. The next level is I'm gonna tell my family and friends that you ain't shit. You did me wrong, but you ain't told them everything that I did that was good for you. And once again, when I say this, I gotta say this every time that when I'm saying this, I'm not just saying it because I'm a man and it's coming from a man's side. I'm giving you both sides, vice versa. I don't really see men do this a lot, but it's more of women that go call their friends and tell their friends everything else about them. But now, once everything cooled down, you want me to kick it with said friends, and while said friends is looking upside my head like this nothing ass nigga, or they open up their mouth with a comment, because normally when motherfuckers go out they drinking, so they gonna open up their mouth and the shit gonna slip out. Now here's a whole nother issue, another problem. So you create a problem with yourself by doing all this extracurricular shit. Now when you go up to like Facebook, Snapchat, and all that shit, now that's the next motherfucker level, because now you open the door for everybody in the world to open up their mouth with a fucking opinion about what's going on with you and yours.
But wait, what you just did was you just proved what I was saying. It's a smear campaign. It's the art of
hey,
believing.
hey, turn Cuz mic up a little bit.
Huh?
Turn Cuz mic up a little bit. And
Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to tell them they low.
let me tell y'all what that is.
Away from my mic.
People, we done start forgetting. Some people, it ain't. You could be the best person in the world, but now they got this internet. They done magnified it. Some people just attention whores.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Attention whore is a motherfucker. I agree with you on that because with if you didn't have this internet to go to, who the fuck is you gonna go to? Like I tell motherfuckers, my go-to motherfucker would be Jay Money because he's biased in anything that I say and do.
He
He's gonna play
biased.
devil advocate and he's gonna get me
Non-biased.
non-biased. I meant to
Oh
say
yeah, that's
non-biased.
good.
My fault.
Okay.
I meant to say my fault. Non-biased. And he's
You're a
gonna
young
play
man. He was like,
advocate.
hey, wait, he biased. That's
He,
not
he,
good.
he's gonna play devil's advocate. And he's gonna make me see the other side, because at the end of the day, out of everybody that know me, this motherfucker knows me. Like when I shut down, he'll tell him for quick. Oh, when I shut down, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I can say all three of my brothers down here right now know me, but that nigga over there knows me and know how I would react to a lot of different things. So he know already off top. If he see a certain action from me, he's that motherfucker and be like, "Hey man, look, this shit finna go bad."
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Scorched earth. I mean, that's it. This nigga be done. You know what I'm saying? But that's that's knowing motherfuckers 30 plus years. You know, so I know how all y'all, you know what I'm saying, is gonna react. You know, even this Yep man nigga right here.
Yeah.
I know how y'all gonna react. You know what I'm saying? We've been knowing each other for 30 plus years. That's the half a lifetime.
Hey,
Over
Relic,
half a
can you
lifetime
hear us?
for most of us.
Because he's still saying.
He said he can't hear us? I don't know.
It's on
No,
YouTube.
that was old, man. That was old. He been posted that.
Not 10 seconds ago.
But listen,
you late. You ain't watching TV like how you should.
But listen, to me, remember, right now in this day and age, as a matter of fact, I was talking to somebody young earlier, and I was telling them about the social media age. The problem is that you can play the victim, and also what you can do is you can negate your responsibility in things. You cannot hold yourself accountable. You see what I'm saying? To me, that's the problem with today's society. Is the fact that we have everybody that's always entitled. No one wants to hold themselves accountable. I want to be able to blame all of you motherfuckers for what I did wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But ultimately, at the end of the day, in a relationship, if I can't admit to where I was wrong, either in the argument, like Whip was saying, or even in my decision that I just made in selecting this person. You got to start being able to say, "Hey, look, man, I'm gonna walk away from. I fucked up. You're not the one for me. I'm gonna walk away." We're too engulfed in worrying about what the next person, how the next person feels, what the next person thinks,
and the way other people other people gonna see it. Cause
yeah, they're
I
gonna
don't
perceive.
like other thing about it is like I always say, I rather love you. I can love you from across the street.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna make myself miserable to where like, okay, well, if you gotta feel that I'm the bad guy, then I'll be good. But I'm not. I'm not finna be making myself miserable because of what other people gonna think about it or whatever, whatnot. If it didn't work, it didn't work. I'm gonna try to be like, okay, well, let's talk. We can't talk.
Give me a
then-
second. I'll be right
then
back.
fuck it. You know, we can't talk. Then fuck it. But I'm not finna. I'm not finna put myself in that fucked up predicament because I didn't want case in point auntie or grand, just to how you gonna feel? I don't.
Right. Well, I'm going through that shit right now. Two people in my family right now. I ain't going. I'm nameless, but they're very close to me. But yet, I refuse to let you hold me hostage.
Yeah.
That's one of y'all know me.
Yeah.
Right. Don't hold me hostage. You know what I'm saying? Don't use my feelings or anything of that against me to make me make a decision.
Right.
Because ultimately, I just do away with you altogether. I'm okay with loving you from afar. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the issue is. I think a lot of times we get so engulfed in how somebody is going to feel about certain shit, and we leave ourselves vulnerable for the next motherfucker to take advantage of us.
Like, you gotta before you can love anybody else, you gotta love yourself.
Right.
Before you can love anybody else, you gotta love yourself.
Yeah.
And to love yourself, you gotta know like I said, like what's your boundaries? Like
Y'all already know I'm a big music fan, right? A guy by the name Kenny Rogers said, "You got to know when to hold them.
Oh, you know when to fold.
Know when to walk away, and know when to run."
Right. Yeah,
hey, that song is some real shit. I live by that shit.
You see what I put up on the page? I said, "What money is a want, power is a want,
yes.
Respect is what I got to have."
Yeah.
I got to have it. I'm so sorry. Like,
what are we in it for?
Yeah.
Right. What are we in it for?
So, Banana, how you feel about it? Is she still?
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh, how you feel about it?
Banana mic off.
No, she.
Her mic is off though.
Yeah, Michael. She's probably talking to somebody. Banana, pay attention.
Hello?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Can't hear me?
No, I told y'all low.
I don't know what's gonna be going on.
I don't know. Y'all real low. That's all I can say. This how low y'all is. I went in my front room to get my speakers to plug into my computer so I could hear y'all and be on the phone.
Can you hear us now?
It ain't no better. And my phone is all the way up.
Try adjusting your microphone settings on the what's the name of this app?
I hope it wasn't named that. I hope it wasn't named that.
What's the name of this motherfucker?
It's EV Mux. No, she all the way up.
Oh my God.
All the way up.
Listen.
I don't know. I did that already
sounded
too,
so
and it
racist.
still ain't working.
That sounded
He
so
said,
racist.
What the
what was
fuck,
what?
whatever the fuck this acronym is?
Like you niggas
Muke.
is pro black.
Okay, so what was the question?
It was the same one. Like I said, to love somebody else, you gotta love yourself. So are you willing to walk away from a person if it's just not working? So don't.
Of course I am. I
No.
that's when a person has to realize it's either me loving them or me loving myself. And I have to pick loving myself. I can't continue to let you do the things that you're doing. to me, think it's okay, and then you just no, mm-mm, mm-mm. Enough, enough is enough.
Even though
Enough is enough because I'm telling you, people, people will let you look.
Spit it
I'm,
out.
I'm trying to calm myself and get my thoughts together.
y'all know what? It's a difference between, and this song might not be as popular as the other song, but it's a thin line between self love and self centeredness.
True. True. True.
That too. Peace.
Well, I mean, same thing.
People, as
Doing
long as you let people walk on you, they will do it. They are going to do it without a shadow of a doubt. No matter what, they're going to do it. But then when you put your foot down and say this is what it is, they freak out. And it's partially because you're not allowing them to do that anymore and control. When people don't got control over what they feel they ain't control over anymore, they flip. They flip. They can't handle it because they want that control. And any way that they can get that control, they're going to try and get it. It's crazy. People just need to like grow up. It's not gonna better a situation if you controlling a person because that person is not gonna be happy. You just gonna be probably happy on one end. But the other person is not gonna be happy. They're gonna be miserable. Who wants to live like that? Who wants to live like that? I don't. I don't. You
Nothing
gotta
nothing makes a motherfucker straighten out as quickly as a suitcase.
you know it.
Hold on, Real said,
What he say?
yes, you
Yes,
have to know your worth.
if you have to know your worth, if you stay, they won't have respect for you. If you stay and put up with their shit. Exactly right,
Free
Mr.
shit.
Absolute. Mr.
That
Absolute.
holy.
Shit's in the Bible.
Uh-oh. Camera going up?
I'm not saying it. Okay? I'm not
You can
saying it.
say shit.
That's what's wrong with church people.
No,
Always say that's
I'm
blasphemy.
not.
You can't say shit. Shit's in the Bible. You
I'm
say
not
shit.
saying
Shit,
it's
damn.
blasphemy, but I'm not gonna say it. I ain't say
You're
it.
not going to
Nah,
say
nah, you
See
gotta
what?
what
say
I
it.
gotta find
But
out
your
Say
what's
ass
going
what?
drink
on
some
with you
wine though.
because you trip,
Your
huh?
ass drink some wine though. You drink some wine. Look at that, huh? What
You
say? You
can
got some
hide.
wine?
You
You
can
got some
hear.
wine?
Why?
Oh shit, I'll take some of that. Sure,
No.
why not?
Y'all know I don't
Give me some
drink.
of that shit over there. Give me some of that shit right there that y'all
Y'all
drink.
Yeah,
know
you
I don't
you
drink.
gotta know
I
your
don't
worth.
drink. I don't smoke. I don't do any of that.
You fucking
All
though.
right.
Whoa.
The mics is good.
It said what now?
I hear you guys. Yeah. Real talking shit.
Woo!
But it's just, you do gotta know your worth though. Like at the
Of
end,
facts.
it gotta be self love. You know, you can't just let anybody and everybody just because you love a person let them just treat you and run you through the ground. But a lot of people don't feel that way. A lot of people are willing to go are like, okay, maybe we can work on it, but when red means stop. So when they showing these red flags, sometimes you just need to be like, you know what? I'm just gonna bag away and just let you do what you feel is best for you. 'Cause I'm sure gonna do what's best for me at the end of the day. Sounds great. Thank you for your approval.
Absolutely great. I'm standing back. It ain't up to my ear no more. Look at God. Won't he do it?
At
I
times.
mean, shit, all I do, it was adjust the mics. This shit crazy. Hey, but I mean, this for me to elaborate on that. Yes, and that's what we have to go into everything with. You got to know what your worth is.
Yeah.
If I don't know what my worth is, then guess what? What's the saying? If you don't stand for something,
You'll
you'll
fall for
fall for
anything.
anything.
Fall for anything.
Relationship, if you don't stand for you, then you'll fall for anything that they deliver to you. Because guess what? You know what I'm saying? You're a fool. You're a fool in love. You're a fool in lust, whichever one. We always say what it
And
starts
most
with.
of the time it's lust.
Yeah, it starts with lust automatically.
Well, going back to Dave Chappelle, I don't need you, honey. I can beat my dick like it don't be
Those are the reasons why.
money.
Is that what we doing today?
I mean, we just
Hey, we
we just let
just
you know.
just
Those are the
saying
reasons.
like it's just
That's why I say
fuck it.
Fuck it.
I think we should have left him down low because now it's staticky.
God damn, you sound bad as a motherfucker. You sound like nigga fresh off a cigarette.
What's the matter with you?
Oh shit, no. Now I'm gonna get you stuck. I'm not going. I think that yeah. That's banana. The camera about to die out.
The camera's about that. I keep saying that every time I keep looking up. I'm
No,
looking.
the camera do keep flipping.
Come on, like sounds like there's a problem in the first passenger sensor diode.
Dude, where's my car?
Said Scotty, beam me up.
You trying to talk, but for some reason it's
Blue Yeti microphone. I'm a proud advocate of Blue Yeti. It never lets me down.
Hey, Banana, come back in. I'm about to kick you out of the what's name. Just come back in.
She must was talking cash money shit. It's like I'm not gonna let y'all hear this.
She going up the voice things on and shit.
She going in. Said I'm holding.
And Banana had to come in disguising her voice.
Man, for $10 million. Like, nah, you can keep that motherfucker like for $10 million.
No, but I mean, ultimately in relationships, yes.
You got a Yeti and you ain't on this motherfucker. You gonna brag you got the Yeti. You supposed to be out here too.
Mm-hmm. Real.
Oh, Real said that?
Yeah.
You can change your name.
Yeah.
You can use an alias.
Some people do.
No, Real watches with his wife.
So I gotta see. Did we ever?
That's double the input.
Send him a link.
That's double the input.
Matter of fact, yeah, we need to send him input through the text though. Because for some reason, everybody who tries to join through like Messenger, it don't never turn out right.
Hey, Real, if I send you the link, you gonna jump on?
Yeah, he's going to respond to you right away. Just send him the link.
I have the host.
Sometimes you need them motherfuckers that know how to stay out of trouble. Be like, baby, if I did what these niggas did, would I get in trouble?
Where's the link at?
Yeah. No.
Yep.
Say something else.
Something else and then some.
Something true.
You always got. Ooh.
Oh.
Damn, bro.
Look, in some of our other comments, some of our other comments on Straight From Us, that say, "Did anyone see Kanye Confessions? Oh Lord,
Kanye
Confessions aren't the same anymore."
Yeah, fam said that he deep throated his cousin.
He did what?
Do you see that nigga Jaws?
You know what?
Is anybody surprised?
Send me the links to the things I sent it
Are
to.
you serious?
Yeah.
It's in the group.
No, what are they doing? No, I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah, he said he sucked his cousin off or some shit.
Oh Lord.
What?
He said it's okay. Nobody else said it before him. Shit.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Tank got away with it. So I know Kanye.
Look, when Tank said it, I felt the same way, old nasty dog. Talking about it's all right. It is not.
Yeah, Tank didn't get away with it.
It is not all right to slob your friend down and think it's okay.
That's all they put in Hollywood stuff now is motherfuckers that.
Man, Hollywood is the Sodom and Gomorrah. Everybody that know. Hollywood, different parts of LA, San Francisco,
Vegas.
Shit, you got Vegas, you got parts of ATL. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
No, everywhere. Look how rampant this shit is here.
Yeah.
Yep. It's more out in Milwaukee than it was when I was younger. It wasn't out like that. Now it's just everywhere. Everything is okay now. Because they okaying people's kids to... What's up, baby? They okaying kids to, hey, it's okay if you feel that way. If you identify as a girl. If you identify as a boy. That stuff is not okay.
I
And then
pie
Exposing
and
your
some
kids
Mentos.
to it. Come on.
I'm gonna tell you, I think as long as a motherfucker grown, I think they business is they business.
Yeah, grown.
I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to a good threesome.
What?
Basically
Tell
saying,
me she beats me.
basically saying that me and
Uh
mine
oh.
have a
Uh
clear
oh.
understanding.
I'm Jarrell's wife, and I told him to join y'all each week. Please send him the link. I will. Hold up. Hold up. Money
Yes,
city.
sis, most
He like the
definitely.
way I see you niggas getting in trouble. I'm not getting on that motherfucker getting in trouble with y'all.
As long as you and your significant other have a clear understanding of what that is, and when you're doing it and y'all intrigue to and use the third party as a sex toy, I think it would be fucking great. That's just my thoughts and opinion on it.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's
you
it.
sound like you finna
And
murder
it's cool
somebody.
that,
You sound like you finna murder somebody.
Jarrell's wife is
Yeah,
okay
we
with him
did.
being
We
on here
most
because y'all know
definitely read
the
that.
situation I had. Like, it was two of them, wasn't it?
What?
You said you had two
Well, he
people at
came
one
on here acting
time. That's what
crazy.
we just said. We said threesome.
I can't, hey, I don't know, you breaking up real bad. It's staticky.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
That
trying to
that's
tell
you.
you.
That's
Just
you.
you this time.
That's
It
all
can't
you.
be.
That's
Your,
you. You sound
your
like
mic sound like a robot now.
Uh,
Okay, it was sent to him, so I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what he's going to do. It's sent
Oh,
it.
Jesus.
But now they're gonna have to jump back in.
it's got to be her reception. She said we literally watched y'all each week. Yeah. All right. We apologize. We're gonna start sending y'all
Okay,
the
we
link.
good.
They like we listen to y'all show and laugh while
I
we
told
drink
y'all TB
drinks.
late, sending the link out to people.
man, look, hey, you finna start putting that shit off on
All
me,
right, I sent him the
yellow
link.
person.
I get it
I'm
from
gonna let
you.
you know now. I get it when I get it, and I send it out. How about that?
Who
How about
is
that?
responsible for sending out the link
Why the
on
fuck should I
time?
tell you with what you doing right now? I'm not telling you,
I
Jack.
can't,
We
huh?
all.
That is,
Jackson.
I can't hear you. What you say?
you heard me.
I didn't, for real, I didn't.
I said it loud and clear. You
Ever
are the
since
T, I
opposite.
did
I'm
not
not
hear what
telling
you
you
said,
jack
bro.
shit. What I look like telling you with way you acting right now and the shit that you saying. Come on, it's
Oh.
between me and you. It
What
don't
did I
matter
say?
who said it. It
ever
don't
since
matter who
that
said it to me.
ever since that nigga started drinking Carlos Rossi on the set, the sister bit
That's what
fuck
I'm
it up a
saying. His
little
mouth
bit.
get real
He fuck
jazzy,
on
don't it?
Carlos Rossi
I'm
for
Yeah,
telling
that.
you,
ever
he
since
feeling
Jay
some
started
type of
drinking
way tonight. I'm telling
Colorado,
you, he is.
the
But
sister.
I was saying it's cool that Jarrell's wife allows him and lets him, watch
What?
this and she joins and
Whoa.
everything. That's cool
Wait, did you say
because
allow?
a
Wait,
lot of
wait.
couples
Back
don't
up,
do
back
that,
up,
and y'all
back up
already
20
know. And
steps.
the reason why I'm
Back up
saying
20
this
steps. Did
is
you
because
say
what happened a couple weeks
it,
ago.
it's
That's why
cool
I'm
his
saying it.
wife allow? We ain't finna just, as you told me,
I
we
said,
ain't
or
finna just
allow
skip
or let.
this.
It don't matter, whichever one you
Allow it,
choose.
let's.
Allow,
Allow it,
let.
let's.
Oh my
I know
goodness.
you ain't talking when you
These
say
women nowadays,
are
these
you we
women
you
nowadays, with what they
I know
do,
you ain't talking.
they
You
do
said
not
women need
understand.
to find their place. We not going there.
Exactly. That's the reason why, cause y'all say shit like allow and let. We let you, and you ain't
That
the
ain't what
first
I'm
woman I
saying. And
heard
y'all
say this
taking
shit.
it to that
But
step.
I had a woman tell me I allow him to come and hang out with y'all. Wait a minute, wait a minute. That nigga was
See,
a
but it's
grown
how
ass
it's
motherfucking
the
man.
way she
The hell
used
you
it.
mean you
I'm
allow?
not using it in a
You know what?
defensive mode or
The
she's
Goddamn,
smart, the
controlling him.
smart
That's not
nigga
the
gonna
way
be
I'm
like,
using it.
and she's
Get it
right.
together.
hang out with me. How the
She's
fuck?
right.
Wow.
That's
She's
not how I'm using it.
right or right.
Wait, hold on. Is women, is that just like that kid thing? You know, women is used to allowing their kids to do shit. So when they got a significant other, you allow them to do shit.
No.
You let
You
them
No,
can't
you
do.
just
allow
you just
anybody to do
gotta.
You
anything.
said
It's
allow.
when I was using the word allow, I wasn't meaning it as like she's controlling him.
Women like y'all,
It's a
man.
different term, it's a different way.
Be damn if motherfucker gonna let or allow me.
Whatever.
We gonna have an understanding.
Telling you something is wrong with him. Do he got some Carlos Ricey by him?
Yes, he do. That's what was poured
That's
in
what
this.
his problem is. Why is y'all letting him drink it?
That ain't my
Why you
problem.
think
His
Jay been
mouth
My
is
being
problem.
humble
My
this
worse.
whole time? He
hold
been
up. My
enjoying
problem is hearing
What's
allow
up,
and being
sis?
humble.
the
and me paying
My
attention.
sister on here, y'all.
My thing
who
is hearing
Marcy.
allow and let.
Marcy. She must be on Facebook.
She on YouTube.
She on YouTube.
Marcy.
Hey, Marcy.
What up, Marcy? What's going on, family? Your sister on here and this church shit talking about allow and let. Now, if we talking about the Bible,
Y'all know if she
that's
was
a
on
henpecked
here, she wouldn't care. She'll say
that's
exactly
a
Banana,
what
you
she
messing
said.
up again. You messing up again.
that's a henpecked man. That's that demon in there talking, boy. You see that demon keep coming out.
Oh, he loud. He logging in a few. He got to get dressed up. You know, Tyson Beckford
Yeah,
got to be.
he got to
He
put his
got to look
makeup
good.
on.
He
He
got
got
to
to put
look
his
good.
makeup on and
Yeah,
shit.
he got to look good. He got. He got to
He,
look good.
he
You
say,
know.
gonna come over here like, how y'all doing?
See how
I'm not.
y'all
Hey, I'm not.
doing.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Our anchor from Channel 58, that motherfucker be killing me every time I see that dude. That motherfucker got the Steve Harvey wig on and shit. That motherfucker got so much foundation and makeup on, and I hate to call motherfuckers bitch niggas at times, but goddamn, nigga, you was on some bitch nigga shit. We had Juneteenth. My homegirl Chocolate, you know what I'm saying? We out there talking. Me and her bikes next to each other. We getting ready. We in the Juneteenth Day parade, but we trying to stay cool because this motherfucker so goddamn long and taking forever to go. We sat out there for like an hour in the same goddamn spot. This motherfucker already going. You know what I'm saying? We sat out there for an hour in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucking CBS News, 58 News is right behind us. This black motherfucker, I ain't gonna call him black. His skin tone is colored. I mean, it's brown.
Racist. Racist
But
message.
this nigga went and jumped on the back of her bike, and I ain't gonna lie, that's a laugh I had, nigga. I went to work with my side hurting because I laughed so motherfucking hard at this dumbass motherfucker. I was like, that's what your stupid ass get you, toupee wearing something, bitch.
Nah,
Make
he
your face
wasn't.
ass motherfucker. How the hell you jump your ass on the back of her bike and burn your goddamn leg? This nigga got a whole motherfucking tattoo on the side. I said, don't worry about it. Go to your van. They put some makeup on that shit for you. You
The
be all
rookie
right.
mistake. The rookie mistake.
You
Getting
know,
on
rookie
them.
mistake. You don't jump your ass on the back of no female bike like that.
No, he wasn't supposed to jump on the back of the bike. Well, what movie was that? That where they did the drive by and they was on the back. That's what he probably seen.
Oh, that was Snoop. That was Snoop. That was
that was
New York. I mean not New York, but New Jack City.
New Jack City. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was what's the name?
Like you know, you actuality.
Bob, baby.
Yeah.
But he was backwards though. He was sitting backwards. He was sitting backwards. He wasn't straddling that nigga. He was sitting backwards on that motherfucker. He was laying like this, and he was just.
That wasn't he. That was she.
Marcy said she missed that.
In New Jack City, that was motherfucking Wesley Snipes.
Anniversary. She said,
Right.
hats off to y'all. Keep it going.
Tasha,
Keep
bro.
it going, proud.
Hold on.
If you remember when he
Yeah.
came back, he was
Work
saying
y'all doing.
She said she missed the anniversary. She's telling us happy anniversary.
Thank you. We greatly appreciate it. We had a ball on our anniversary and then some.
Man, had some good on and some jerk chicken. What's up?
So we talking about like deal breakers, and you know some of the deal breakers that motherfuckers don't bring up. What if you got a significant other that is into threesomes, but they got bad taste?
You say
y'all better leave them threesomes alone.
You say no. You say no.
Close.
What if they got bad taste?
You say no.
Look, hey, so let Banana. Let's have our debate real quick.
Oh,
because
What you just say?
let's have our debate real quick. Come on,
Okay, come on. What's up?
Now here's what a debate is, people, and me and Banana is epiphany of the debate on the First Month podcast. So
Hold on, T. I can't hear you. You're breaking up
yeah,
real bad. I don't know if it's my phone or not. Just hold up.
that's you.
That's you.
Back in.
That's
Slow
you.
down. Whoa, she said that fast in the motherfucker.
Because she know what it is. Her shit keep fucking up. Her shit is fucking
Hey,
up.
wait. So while she doing that, she clicked on. While she doing that, I wanted you to do the.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's do that.
So here we go.
All right. So the month of May is Biker Safety and Awareness Month. So what that is we are asking everybody to keep their eyes open because motorcycles will be coming back out. So you will see motorcycles here, there, everywhere. These are mothers, fathers, daughters, brothers, aunties, uncles, cousins, anything that you can think of. That's what these people are riding these here motorcycles. We are having an event on May 4th. You will see what we check your ass back out and come back in. you brung that. No, hold on 1 second. We doing a commercial. So on May 4th, you will see motorcycles riding out. It will be a ride, which some people will feel like is a parade because it will be X amount of motorcycles riding the route. And the route that we ride is covering the route of where bikers lost their life by somebody hitting them on their motorcycle per vehicle. Um, and then we stop on 10th and Atkinson and we pay homage to Miss Feisty, which her mother, Mama Dawson, is the one who went out and got signatures on pine signatures on pine signatures to be able to make the month of May Biker Awareness Month. Us as a black culture, is just now getting it back down here in Milwaukee. The city of Madison took it over. Basically, y'all know how I go. I hate to say it like this, but white people take every goddamn thing. It was all of us that lost our loved ones, and Miss Feisty was the one that lost her life on Atkinson, right by Atkinson Park. I believe that's like 11th or 10th in Atkinson. 10th in Atkinson. Mama Dawson went and got the signatures. The bikers from a bait, which is, predominantly all white bike clubs up in Madison, heard that a lot of black bikers was going up there to to our capital, which is in Madison, to ask for biker safety and awareness, which Mama Dawson got all the signatures for. We rode up there over 3,000 bikes strong, met up with them for another probably 1,000 plus bikes, and rode to the Capitol. And Lena Taylor at that time was our senator. She came out and she blessed us. She said, y'all had asked for a day. Y'all got that day, then y'all got a week. Now y'all got the whole month of May as Biker Safety and Awareness Month, which is important because this month is when it starts getting nice outside, so you will start seeing motorcycles out riding. So please be aware of these bikers. It's a lot of new people out here that don't know their own safety and are going to do shit that is out of pocket. I'm going to say they're going to do shit that's out of pocket, but these is new riders. But still, give them the same courtesy. Because remember, you're in four wheels. They can't do any harm to your body, as in killing you or anything like that on that motorcycle. They can kill themselves. But if you do something, you can kill them. So, just be aware. On May 4th also, we will be doing a free barbecue. Yep, you heard me. Free barbecue. We're giving out free all beef dogs, burgers, chips, snacks, waters, juices, so on and so forth. All are sponsored by these clubs that you see. I'm not going to start with my club first because that would just be so wrong with me. So I'm going to go down the list of K9 Motorcycle Club MCs, Clutching Chrome, Raw Iron Brotherhood, Living Legends, Motorsport Club, Night Owls, Heavy Hitters, Click Riders, Deuce Riders, Wolfpack, Faces, Lady Outsiders, Faces MC, Lady Outsiders, Dirty Dozen, Pure Platinum, Throttle Twisters, Number One Stunners, Do It to Death, better known as D2D, Crowd Pleasers, Mighty Rams, Cobras MC, and Redliners, and of course us Goodfellas. You already know what it is, Goodfellas MC, for those that didn't know. But yeah, all these clubs have donated money to make sure that we can give out all this free stuff for y'all on May 4th. So bring y'all kids out and come celebrate Biker Safety and Awareness Month. Once again, we footing the bill. It's on us. Come on out and join us and have a good time. It'll be snow cones, I believe cotton candy machines. We're in the process of getting bounce houses again this year. The only thing I don't have that we're looking for is a face painter. We're looking for somebody to come out and do face painting and stuff like that. So that's the only thing I don't have at this moment, but we're looking for it. The fire truck will be there. The Milwaukee Fire Department is celebrating 150 years of fighting fires. So they will have a truck up there.
That's a lot of fire.
Yeah, that's a lot of fire. So they'll be up there too. I was trying to get the Milwaukee County Milwaukee police ice cream truck, but unfortunately, we do not have enough police officers out here right now.
Some of them
the police are understaffed. No, we just understaffed. A lot of them retired. So now the police is understaffed. So I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of young cops out there right now. So y'all gonna see a lot of young cops out in the streets with this whole summer. I'm gonna say this whole summer. So uh, with that being said, give them a chance. You know, I'm not against police, but I am against police brutality. But with some of these new young people out here, they're coming out here and they're trying to do right by us. So do right by them. Don't just get them attitudes just because. I mean, you can spark up some shit that you don't want to spark up. So give them their chance. That's all I'm asking on the behalf of the Milwaukee County Police Department. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I ain't gonna say I'm an advocate or whatnot, but give them brothers a chance. There's some new people out there that's probably your brother, sister, cousin, or something like that that's out there that's just trying to do their job. So let them do their job and give them a chance. Don't taint them and make them become bad cops because a lot of you motherfuckers out there with y'all fucked up ass attitudes will turn a good motherfucker bad. And that's just facts. Because shit, I don't care where the fuck you go. In any different place, there's a lot of you motherfuckers out there with fucked up ass attitudes just because your life fucked up or whatever the fuck is going on. Don't make these people turn bad because you fucked up. Check yourself when it's all said and done. I'm just throwing that out there. But May 4th, once again, May 4th, it will be a biker ride that you will see. So when y'all out there, watch for us in traffic. We will be stopping traffic as we coming through. But trust me, we're gonna flow. So don't be that asshole trying to pull out in between us because you will not like the outcome. This is not a threat or anything else. I'm just saying. Disclaimer, you will not like the outcome if you hit any one of these bikers as they riding, and we're trying to be safe. But we putting it out there. Trust me, every police district in the city knows that we're riding on that day and that we're coming through. So be on the lookout. Bring your kids down. We giving free stuff. That's it. That's it. I said all the sponsors and stuff. So we
sponsor disclaimer.
Yeah, I put all of it out there. You know, I'm that dude. I mean, hey, it is what it is. This is something that we do. Believe it or not, straight from us, which I'm gonna say, Family Funk Music. We put out one of the first Increase the Peace community rallies. It was at Johnson Park, which we started this event, Biker Awareness, at Johnson Park, but we did ours at Johnson Park. And the crazy part about it is, I don't know why Johnson Park is that park that people start up at and do stuff at. You know what I'm saying? Because we wasn't from that hood, but we did it at Johnson Park. We was never from Johnson Park. We should have did it at Lindbergh.
Nah, the lady. Miss Mary. Remember?
Yeah, I know who that is. That's one of my club sister's mama. That's the crazy part about it. We met her again because Miss D from our club. That's her mama.
But I remember that was the reason why because she was the one that kind of showed us the game. So thank you.
Yeah, and we appreciate her for that. Mm-hmm. I can't think of her name right now. That's sad. That I can't give her that shout out and that respect.
Do you?
Yeah. What'd you say, Banana? Oh, okay, Banana.
I think it'll come to you. Yes.
All right, so let's go ahead and have this debate. I'm gonna try to remember. I'm gonna try to remember what this debate is, cause I had it.
Before y'all had a debate.
Okay.
Young sir, introduce yourself. What happened?
He must have went out. So we ain't gonna have dead air. Banana.
Yeah,
the debate is let's debate pros and cons.
Okay.
Threesomes. When it
Oh my God.
Let's go. Because
she sounded like
with it all being said, some of the stuff that you said, I agree with. And I mean, once again, most couples stay away from threesomes. Some couples do threesomes, and it helps their relationship. So I'm gonna throw that out there as the foundation.
Okay.
So when it comes down to threesomes, some look at it and it's frowned upon. Some of them look at it and they love it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, the people that are having threesomes, they have to know what they're getting into.
Facts.
The negative things about it, there is jealousy, is continued cheating,
There you go, bro.
Like somebody not feeling like they're enough. The party, they feel like they ain't enough. They're gonna want more and more of it. They never get satisfied. Um, I mean, I don't see the happy medium only during the act. That's the only way I see the
You
happy
win.
medium between the couple and the extra person. That's the only time. But after the
Yeah.
fact, that's when everything starts to roll in. That's when you have a lot of distrust, dishonesty, all of it. It just everything just starts to fly out of the window. And I mean, it's just very chaotic, and it's just best to keep Pandora's
That
box
TV off.
closed. I'm telling you, if you value your marriage, your relationship, your partner, it's just best to leave that alone.
Damn.
Don't allow anybody into your bedroom. If that's what they're seeking, my advice is for you to let that person go because they're telling you right then and there that you're not enough.
Relic, can you
Okay,
hold on?
so
Real,
Yeah.
we can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yes,
yeah, we
sir.
can hear you.
Oh shit.
All right, so now my rebuttal to that is,
Yes.
I first and foremost, I want to start it off with I agree with some of the things that you did say.
Turn that one down.
Some of the stuff that you did say makes a lot of facts. But I'm gonna open up that box and say it's different strokes for different folks.
Yep.
That's true.
Because some are gonna fall up under the criteria that you are stating,
Mm.
some are not.
Okay, you turn the TV back on.
So once it's all said and done, mute your mic, sir. once it's all
Man,
said,
you
once it's
turn the
all
TV
said and
back on.
done, if you and your partner come together and y'all decide that y'all gonna do a threesome,
That-
Hmm.
y'all decided this together, and y'all decided to bring as they call spice back into the relationship because as most people say, sex with their significant other gets boring over time because y'all do the same old, same old, same old, same old. With
That's
me,
only if they're not in love. I'm telling you. That's the
okay,
only.
hold up now. Now,
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
let
to
me finish
interrupt.
running mine before because
Mm.
Okay, I
you
got
will
you. I
start us
got
going
you.
on a different path.
I
You will
got you.
start us from going on a different path.
I got you.
You almost took me there. I'm
Okay.
stopping before I
Okay,
could.
go ahead. I'm gonna let you
Okay, so
finish.
with that being said,
Yeah, yeah. Check,
now
check, check.
when they doing, we can hear you,
We can hear
Negro.
you.
I gotta hear myself, brother. My bad. Go ahead.
So, with that being said, so when people are looking to do a threesome, it's simple as it's a strong couple that knows what they want, know what they're looking for. Now,
Right.
with me, I would look at it as because I done had my fair share with
Hmm.
different exes, you
Hmm.
know,
And
and
they didn't live in Texas.
no, they did not.
They did
So with
not
that
live in
being
Texas.
said, goddamn, you just got to you. I
Oh, I'm
swear,
sorry.
you just know Oz is just gonna throw something. That
It's
nigga
this
throw them
Scalabrasi.
zingers,
I've
boy.
been drinking this
That nigga
shit.
throw them zingers. But he throw them one worders. But with that being said, it's when you go into a threesome, you go into knowing, hey, this is what we want to do. This is our decision. With
Hmm.
this being our decision, this is the way we're gonna do it. These are the rules. So you set all this up with you and your significant other before you even bring anybody else into this, so that y'all have a clear fucking understanding. So as long as y'all have a clear understanding of what is going to happen, what is expected to happen,
Hmm.
and what is allowed to happen,
Hmm.
y'all gonna conduct yourself in that matter.
Hmm.
Y'all conduct yourself in that matter before y'all bring anybody else up in there.
Hmm.
Now, with that being said,
And I
I
talk to
do feel like what you saying is most is scared to do it because they feel like to cheat and everything else. Now, my thing to that would be like on my end,
Hmm.
out of mine's, it's always been another female. There ain't never really been another dude. Which most threesomes nowadays is always two females and a dude. Now, that train ran because a threesome is really two women and a dude. There's not two dudes and a woman because that's a train.
It's
Because
called the devil's. It's called the devil's threesome.
the two
But
dudes is not gonna have sex with each other, so it's
no,
not a
no,
threesome.
no, no, no.
So the two men, I mean the two ladies, is gonna have some type of something with each other, some type of intercourse with each other. That's what makes it a threesome because all three are functioning together and all three are doing something of some type of nature, sexual nature to each other. It's what makes it a threesome. So that's where most people get it misconstrued at first and foremost. So I just want to throw that out there. So with that being said, in my eyesight, I would say it's for the woman to pick. That way she's secure on who she brings into her room. You know what I'm saying? Because she already has trust in her spouse because now we already stated that this is what we're gonna do. So now the spouse has trust in her because he trusts her to not bring somebody that's gonna be tainted into our relationship. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So when we do it, it's about the pick and the trustworthy of the pick. So you don't have to worry about a motherfucker trying to backdoor come through. Now that motherfucker when they leave, they might like it. They might love it. But they might gonna accept, hey, just make sure you call me every time you need a damn threesome. You know what I'm saying? And not try to backdoor.
Mm-hmm.
Because now the way that happened is you and your significant other is in tune. So when you
Mm-hmm.
and your significant other is in tune, and I said this multiple times through this podcast of use that person as a toy. So now what you did is you brought a human toy into your room. So when you
Mm-hmm.
brought this human toy into your room, you two are so in tune to each other that this other person is just there and reaping benefits of them being there, but that person is appeasing and pleasing both of y'all two. But y'all two got eye contact with each other. Y'all both is feeling each other. Y'all both vibing off each other. Y'all both getting turned on with each other with what's happening.
Right.
To the point of this third party actually passed the fuck out and is laying by the wayside. Now y'all two is just going in with each other because
Okay.
you need to heighten up that level. Because that
Mm-hmm.
level got to a heighten because once again, this third party was just a tool. It was not a person there just because, oh, I need somebody else to heighten this or I need somebody else to heighten that. This is something that you and your partner came together and came up with agreements of, hey, let's spice up our sexual life by doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting into the conversation.
Can I talk now?
Well,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
let me say some things.
Go ahead.
Now, let me get comfortable here.
Uh-oh. Watch out now. He got comfortable. Help, Lord.
Oh shit.
Oh Lord.
Help, Lord.
I be baiting my brother to get in on some of
See,
this shit because he be trying to sit here like he innocent and
oh,
don't
I'm
do shit
nowhere.
sometimes.
I'm
So
nowhere. Grown people do grown people things.
there you
Like,
go. Say it again.
yeah, grown people do grown people things.
Okay.
Now, with the whole thing of like this destroy your relationship, it can. If y'all
It
not,
definitely can.
it most definitely can. But y'all have to be a strong couple to be able to do it because this, like you said, the jealousy can kick in, but it it shouldn't. If this is what like we've said, if y'all came to the agreements, this isn't forced upon anybody. This is what y'all talked about. This is what y'all said y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna have adults good time.
Right.
It shouldn't be a problem. I don't think you should throw away a whole relationship just for one night. Like, cause
And that's the reason why not to cut you off because I want you to keep on saying that's the reason why I feel like, and this is just me coming from the man's point of view, it's good to have the lady pick. I feel like the lady should always pick because actuality is her choice. Now the problem when the man pick is always gonna be in the back of that lady head of damn, he throwing her. How long had they been fucking? They been fucking for a while. Goddamn, he was
I,
into her like the
I,
whole
I,
goddamn time. She sucked him off like shit. That did like
now
his
hold
dick
on.
was the best dick
What
she
you
ever
saying?
had.
What you was saying?
I'm
I
trying to
got
get
I
y'all
got a
done
fix
so I
to
can
that
say what I
problem.
do.
Yeah, what's the fix, bro?
See, everybody keep talking and we keep talking and we talk from a male point of view all the time and say certain shit, but some cats don't have that problem because you go out there and you find a nice lesbian couple that can't afford a fertility clinic.
I was gonna say,
You
here
all
we go.
good.
This man has been single his whole entire motherfucking life, man. Like, boy,
No,
I tell you.
the
I
man is
might be single, but
Yeah.
don't mean I don't mingle.
hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Hey, we damn sure know you mingle like a
if you got a
motherfucker.
lesbian couple, then yeah, it's probably best to be fuck around with that.
Yeah.
But
I ain't gonna lie, it is some cute ass studs out here.
Hold on one second.
It is some cute
Now,
ass
Wait,
studs
can
out
I
here.
say something now? Because this, I,
Yeah,
I,
wait.
Hold up, Eyes. What Eyes? Was you doing something?
Okay, I'm sorry, bro.
Hold on. Let
You
Eyes
know,
finish his. Then Banana, you next.
I was raised
Okay,
in,
cool beans.
and you know my brothers know me. You know, I do.
Yeah, we do.
You know, we do. I do. Yeah.
We definitely
You
do.
know, yeah, you know, I do some things, but it don't ever be a problem. Like that's one thing that I'm gonna.
But wait, but why?
Why? Because I'm not gonna let this be a problem. Everything is gonna be fully discussed at that point in time. I'm not gonna.
But
Yeah. What you shouldn't say, banana?
that's the difference. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about my experience with my first husband. I did it with him.
Mm-hmm.
I had it was man and it was women.
Mm-hmm.
I did both. We were fine. There was no jealousy, no nothing like that or whatever, right? But when I got married again, I didn't want that.
I gotta do this. Banana, you ate the split.
Huh?
I
I
knew,
didn't hear you. What you say?
I knew he was waiting. I knew he was waiting.
Oh my
It
lord!
was a do do
He asked you.
do
He asked you, did you eat the split?
Banana, how was the
Yes,
split?
I did. Yes, I did.
Banana, how was the split? That's
It
what I
was
was.
gross. I almost threw up.
Oh damn, that's bad
Um,
business.
but
That's
she
bad
had a
business.
good time.
You should have made her watch that.
Did she enjoy her banana
The
split?
fact that in my mouth, that's what it was. It wasn't that she stunk or anything. It was just the fact of it being in my mouth.
Okay,
That's
okay, go
what my
ahead.
problem was.
Oh,
Um,
And I
for real,
get it. That's why
I'm talking about I
there's
was
not a
gagging and
man.
everything,
That's why
but
there's not a
she
two man and woman threesome.
say that one more time.
I said I get it because that's why it's not a two man and woman threesome.
Okay, anyway, I w-
Kanye
in my
threesome.
first marriage, I did both. I had the extra man and I had the extra woman. Okay, but like I said, when I got married again, I did not want that in my life. That was something that was it was okay for the moment, but as you get older, there are things that you just don't want, and I didn't want it, but he did. And I told him everything that could happen, that could possibly happen, and yet he wanted it. I did it just to make him happy. I
That's where
did
you
it
messed
to
up.
make him
You
happy.
should.
And it look,
That's what. Well, that's what.
he
The
wanted
thing about it
I
with
agree with Oz. I
you
mean,
with
get what I'm
both
going
of
saying? He
y'all.
in,
wanted it. He's my husband. He wanted it.
but
Okay.
it was set up
Both
for
of y'all.
failure.
Yeah, it was set up for failure because both of y'all need to be happy with it.
Yeah, like that.
Right.
That's where.
I
That's where.
was never I was not happy. And then
Then that's where it went. That's where the problem became. That's where the problem started. Y'all went
it
into it
started
with.
before it started before then. It started way before then.
Well, the problem to
It
me,
just made it worse.
but look, but no, you know, I already know, no disrespect, but most of the
Facts.
time, give a
All right.
motherfucker the opportunity.
Yep.
That's where it presents itself. A lot of times, I hate to say it, but we pillow talk a little too much.
Damn sure right on that.
Are you talking about women or just people in general? Some people in general.
To my people in general. Because here's the thing, he wouldn't have never had known that you were willing to do it unless because you probably told him that it happened before.
Right. And I didn't want it in my life.
After
That's
this
right.
person's mind, they like, well, if you gave it to that nigga, you give it to me.
Especially being your husband. Of course, he was going.
I
Not
understand where you're coming from, but my point of telling him was to
Hold
be
on, what
You
I
didn't
just
want it.
miss? What I just
She
missed?
said we was letting her know
No.
the pillow
So,
talking.
but here's the thing. I understand where she's coming
I
from.
heard about the
Like,
pillow
yeah,
talking, but what was said in the
I
pillow
agree.
talking?
Well, no,
Her
what she's
telling him
saying
that
is
what
that
she
her
did
way of
before.
telling him was, "Hey, I don't like that." But in the back of that person's mind, especially the
course.
selfish person's
So
mind, what do you think they
so
gonna think?
hold up, nigga.
Well, if
I'm
you
gonna
gave it to
disagree.
him, you give it to
they
me.
gonna think they can have it.
I
And they're
disagree.
going to want it.
It ain't about selfish, goddamn it. But like
It
the
is.
comedian one
Because if
said, it ain't
somebody's
about
telling you
selfish.
that they don't want
It's
it and they
simple
don't
as
want that part of
goddamn
their
it.
life,
All of
that
a
is
sudden
being
you
selfish. You're
done, and
not
now
thinking
I'm
about the other
last. It's
person, you're
fucked
thinking
up.
about you.
It's fucked up, but the thing is that
That man.
how is this my woman?
But no, that was more than her woman. That was his wife.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah.
he's
Either
thinking
way it
of
goes.
not trying to jump on his side, just talking completely.
Yeah.
He's thinking of since I'm her husband.
I should be able to get all the benefits of what
not
you
saying,
was
not,
doing.
yeah, not saying that she was gonna do it all the time, but at least once.
But no, the woman came to him and told him his rib
Yeah.
came to him and told him.
This was before we were married.
But I'm saying, but still,
But
I'm coming to you and telling you I don't like this. You purposely asked for it.
so why would you tell a person and you're being honest? with them. That gives them the opportunity
You and your serial killer
to
voice
see if
again.
they want to
And
be
the
with
shit
this
to
person
the robot.
or not.
You and
That's
your
what the whole point of me telling him things like this was.
you and your
Giving you the opportunity to see if you be able to handle it or walk away. I wasn't telling you this to benefit from. This is giving you the opportunity to think, not with your dick, with your head, to see if you truly want a relationship with me because of my past. Because I don't need nobody coming up and telling you nothing. Anything you're gonna hear it from me.
But listen,
And that's why
I love that part right there. That
he
fact
used it
right
as
there. I
a
love that.
tool.
but listen,
She put it
that's
out
what
there
I'm
to let
saying.
her
Yeah, no,
truth be known
wait,
before anybody else can speak her
banana
truth.
and tea. Listen, that's the point I was trying to prove. What I'm saying is that a selfish motherfucker will do that. That's what they'll do. You gotta watch who you fucking with because they will always make it into a selfish situation. That's what I'm trying to say. Someone who is more ample to to a mutual understanding. Of course, they'll use that to say, you know what, babe, I'll never put you through that again. A selfish motherfucker gonna say, well, you gave it to that nigga, you give it to me. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch who the fuck you fucking with. That's all. I broke it up. But hold on one second, banana. Real, we haven't talked to you yet. What's good, bro?
What's up, man?
Welcome to Straight From Us, even though you're always in the background and stuff. Now you are alive on the
Condemning me
motherfucking
to
stage.
hell for some
So
odd
go
reason.
ahead, bro.
You saved yourself this episode. You're not going to hell.
Okay.
Not right now.
No,
So far.
Everybody else is.
Jay, you walking that line, brother. Whipp is the governor of hell, so don't even worry about it.
Oh wow.
He at the gate taking names and numbers.
So,
Now,
what's going on with your relic?
tell him, man, on that threesome shit, me personally, I'm not doing it. Not with my wife. I'm sorry. I'm selfish. I'm greedy. I need her all to myself. I'm not sharing our energy with somebody else. Because you never know. Either say you do female is your wife and another female. You never know. Your wife may dig the female more than she dig you. And then behind your back, they get down, whatever, come to a stalker thing, vice versa. The female could be liking the guy or liking you more than she like your wife. Now she's stalking you and you like the female more than your wife. So it's a big headache. I already got a headache. I don't need a migraine. So I'm cool with what I got. That's just it.
Facts.
I'm not sharing.
Facts.
That's understandable. Yep, man. You want to piggyback off that?
Look, she gave me a thumbs up.
Hey, you got you got to, when
There
you
you
Hey,
go,
get
Watts.
hold on. Did
when
we say any
you
of
get
these
married
said? Did we say any
and
of
no,
these?
it depends on the lifestyle you living. People will say, "Oh, I want threesomes, blah blah blah," and get married. But
Mhm.
then why would you let the preacher say, "Forsaking all others"?
Right.
Meaning you got to give up fucking other people if you let motherfuckers say, "Forsaking all others."
That is true. That
Fuck
is
no.
true.
Got to keep your promise. Even if you accidentally made that promise to God, you got to be like, "Damn, I
True.
got to give it up because I done said forsaken," and I'm an honest man.
Now let's do this. Let's flip it. Now let's just say your wife want to do a train, which for them is a train, and she want to do it with Big Dick Willie down the street. How you gonna feel with Buddy behind your wife beating her down and she going into convulsions and you sitting there looking stupid?
Woo!
You gonna be looking hurt.
Yeah, they gonna be hot
Yeah, and he don't.
because they're gonna be upset, and the reason being is because it's she.
Wait. It depends on who you're talking to.
No,
You can't ask me that
the
question.
dude is gonna be hot
No,
because
not all the
he's
time.
doing it with
Not
my
Kanye.
yes,
No,
bro.
that's not
Yes,
true.
bro.
That's
Yes.
not true. That's not
And she
true.
gonna be a hoe and everything. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
You got some
no, that's
cucks.
not
You got
true.
some cucks out there.
I done heard females and the devil threesome. Everything still done came out cool.
Listen, man.
Nah, I can't do it.
That's who because
Now,
I'm
here's
cool.
the thing. That's your.
It's enough of that.
That's what you call. Two men.
And two
You call
Well,
that
everybody on this podcast
I
No,
don't
you
want to
the
do it again.
legit
It's the
liver of
worst
that
thing a person
lifestyle,
can ever
nigga.
do
What you
is
say?
lay
I'm the
somebody
what?
else in their
What
bed.
you say, yeah, man?
That nigga
You
got,
the legit liver of that lifestyle.
hey, he got
That nigga is the king of that shit.
he got the motherfucker. He got a flag, all type of shit. Hey,
For
listen,
real. That is
I,
Stone Nation.
I'm just
Hey,
saying,
hey, hold on.
I agree
At
with.
least it ain't me the one that's exposing this shit. I'm glad that other motherfuckers finally
You
exposed.
know,
Hey, but
I'm not.
listen, I agree with Lil Cuz real, but the reason
Yeah.
why I agree with him is because here's my thing. I don't trust motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck about Big Dick busting down the block. I don't give a fuck about him. Here's my thing. If Big Dick busting down the block is carrying something,
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
you see what I'm saying?
Go
And,
back.
and something that's happening. Now I've just invited whatever this virus or whatever the fuck it might be
Into
into
the
my
house. Yeah.
house. That's my thing. Like, so I
You
understand.
know,
So here's the thing. However you, as long as you controlling the situation,
man,
then that's cool. But my thing is, I don't like taking risks when it comes down to my house.
it don't be like just randos. It's just like with me.
So
I always feel like I'm not the person that is not self confident in everything I do. Like you gonna know, it's always gonna be somebody bigger than you, somebody stamina's longer than yours. You just having an adult good time. Like shit, she let her enjoy it because if the shoe was on her foot, you gonna enjoy it.
Fuck that. I'm gonna knock your head between the
But the
wash and
thing,
dry. You better not be enjoying that shit. You better sit there fake.
you
That nigga
cannot
say he gonna be the nigga. He
during
gonna
the
be.
moment. Everybody, okay.
Say
I
nigga
keep
be at the
hearing
nigga
people
at the
say. I
threesome
keep
like,
hearing
get
people say,
off of her.
Get off my wife. No.
y'all trying to sit up here and say you controlling the situation
okay,
when you're in
I got a
that
question.
moment.
I got a question.
Wait, can I finish this first?
Go
Say
ahead.
what
When
she said.
you're in that moment, right? Y'all talking about rules and everything like this. When you in that moment and the peak is high, everything goes out the window. I'm just telling you, it goes out the window. Everything that y'all done talked about is gone.
Just
It's
food
not
her.
worth it.
So I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna piggyback off what you're saying. I'm gonna agree with you because I watched the person that we was doing this with, like, old girl was like, ooh, like she literally took my shit out of her mouth, like, hey, wait a minute, hold up, am I going too far? Old girl was like, my eyes was like, nah, I'm enjoying to see what the fuck you do. You know what I'm saying? But now this is the one she picked. Now the other one that she did, she brung in uh was somebody that me and her both knew for a nice chunk of time. Now this is when she started asking me questions. You know what I'm saying? She didn't ask me questions about the first one that she brung in. You know what I'm saying? She enjoyed that, like in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like but I guess in her head, because we were so in tune with each other, we made this chick tap out, pass out. You know what I'm saying? A couple times because it was us into each other to the point that we kept on going with each other. But then every now and then it was like, hey, chick, you got to wake up. You here for the whole time, not just the fun time. You know what I'm saying? So we brought her back in. But now the other one, you know what I'm saying, that came in. Now that's when questions came out. It was like, oh, is hers better than mine? And this, that, and the fifth. It's like, wait a
You
minute, hold up, pause,
never ask
flag on the
questions you
play.
don't want the answers to.
Why are we asking these questions? Because at the end of the day, we was in tune in this whole thing. And I mean, to me, honestly, the first chick, we went in like a motherfucker. The second chick, it was a threesome. The first chick, it was a threesome plus. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why you didn't ask questions here? You know, like,
I don't know.
but you asking questions here.
I ain't had no problems.
Relationship.
Now I'm gonna say this. Now, when it comes down to these moments, Banana said this, and I'm gonna just go off of what she said. Is the moments do get heightened. That's what all that is really about. Is to heighten the moment and bring more pleasure and bring more into the whole situation. So once everything get to kicking in, okay, some of the rules that you set forth might be out the door. You know what I'm saying? Some of them won't. Cause I know me, it was a rule that I set regardless to the fact, and that rule never went out the door. I'm not munching on none of these carpets. I can tell you that right now. When they come in, shit, they doing them, and y'all doing y'all, and y'all both sharing the candlestick, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm not. That was just me.
Better
It
not
ain't
share
gonna
this.
but we got to put the emphasis on candlestick
I
just
feel you.
because
I feel
you know where it comes from. So,
Yep.
so hey, you said the right word. Yep.
Yep.
So,
Yep,
so with
man.
that being said, it was a good
Oh God.
moment. You know what I'm saying? On both ends, but that second one, she got a little bit insecure. So, like when you ask about the dude, now is the dude gonna heighten? It's something different. One thing that everybody is out looking for, something different. When you having the same thing, that's the reason why spontaneous sex to me is the best sex, because it's something different. It's the same person, but it's a different place. It's a different time. It's a threat of getting caught. It's a threat of this. The spontaneous sex is like right there with the threesome. It's
I'm a
top tier because like I ain't gonna lie, I want to go. Now I'm not gonna say that because somebody might watch this and
Yeah.
I'm still got this. I want this to happen where I want to go because it's something I never did. It's outside. Now I've been outside 1,000
This
times.
nigga say you want to be at the top of the Sears building.
man.
Nah. Hey, hold up, hold up. I'm gonna say this. It's up there. It's up there, and they got a beautiful view.
Mm-mm.
So
Listen,
most motherfuckers ain't gonna go up
uh,
there because there's a lot of motherfucking cardio that you got to do to get to this place. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
So
I
you
ain't even
doing cardio to go do cardio?
man,
Yeah, I
listen.
do cardio. So with that being said,
Cardio to go do cardio.
Exactly
with
that.
that being said, yeah, I'm doing cardio to go do cardio because
Exactly
to
that.
me, it's a heightened thing, and it's like this shit been in my head for a long period of time.
See,
I'm
that's
just
why you're a good brother, man. It shows the dedication in you.
yeah, I got dedication. Hey, motherfuckers know me. I plan out shit for years.
Hey,
You know, it might
hold
not
on.
be with the same
Let me
motherfucker,
say
but
this. Like,
that plan is in motion.
I understand like certain people's situations done went bad, but like I've just been fortunate. I ain't had no bad threesomes, foursomes, or orgies or something like that. I haven't.
Yeah, I
What
understand.
put y'all in that mind state to just be like, you know what? Fuck it. I know that's my girl, that's my wife, whatever. Go ahead. Whatever happens, happens. No feelings. What put y'all into that mind
Some
state?
things happen and some things are set up. So
Yeah.
like both of mine, one was set up. It was her birthday. The first one was set up. It was her birthday. This chick called her to actually ask her to have a threesome with somebody else. She was like, no, it's my birthday. Come and have a threesome here with me and mine. You know what I'm saying? The old girl was like, okay, I'm with it.
Mm.
But what's the rules? I seen everything. She was like, what's the rules? This, is another. She came over. Them two, they got in the shower. I was in the process because I just bought a stripper pole. So I was in the process of putting a stripper pole up in my crib. The first bachelor pad I had, no females there. But this chick made it her way to be over there. That was the crazy part about it. But the chick came over, they got in the shower. They're like, come on, get in the shower with her. I'm like, no. It's your birthday. You enjoy this, everything else. Because I was a part of the planning when they was first doing it. It was spur of the moment, but I was part of the plan. It was her birthday. This is what she wanted. I back you. I support you. Let's go ahead. So after they showered and they got in the room, they still trying to pull me into it. I'm like, no, I want you to enjoy yourself first. Then I went and got in the shower. Then I finally got in, and then that shit just elevated like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? To be honest. Now, what I said in the beginning is a lot of the threesome nowadays because they're the only threesomes that you have is woman, woman, man. There's no man, man, woman threesomes.
Hell
So
no.
when
It's a
it comes
trend.
down to have another man in there, that means you want a train ran on you.
Yeah.
That's what that is. You want a train. So if you get big,
I had that. I didn't get have
that
a train.
means they want that was a train. Because now unless you gonna tell us on live that them two niggas was fucking with each other,
No, I'm not
one
saying
was in
that.
the asshole,
It wasn't no
one
train.
was in the asshole, one was in the pussy hole, and they nuts rubbing. That's close,
No,
but that ain't that.
Nah,
none of
You know
that.
what I'm
the
saying?
head is the head in the.
Them niggas, one
Man,
nigga
y'all
was in
need to
your mouth,
stop
one
that
nigga was behind
bullshit.
you, and then they kissing, and
Tell
then
them,
they
yeah,
kissing
man.
each other.
Yep.
When you
They
fucking
kissing
a
each
chick and her sister, they ain't gonna be touching on each other either.
But most of them you ain't gonna do sisters. Some dudes do
I know a
sisters.
lot of sisters that share, bro.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I do too. Hey, I was gonna say, look.
Get shit out of here.
Mm,
Hold
we
on,
We
we
Oh,
Can I comment on something?
Let me
go
say.
ahead.
sure.
First of all,
Yes, you can.
chick that calls your chick talk about a threesome, bitch.
Damn.
bitch go sit up there and call this nigga girl talking about, hey, come over here, come do this threesome.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
What you say? Say that again.
You didn't hear what he said? He said
it was
that the
before
bitch,
me.
the original bitch,
They was friends before
called
me.
him,
They
called
did what they
his
did.
chick and told her to come through there and do a threesome. She
Wow.
said, come through here, come through, do a threesome with
Oh,
me.
the audacity of that bitch.
Like,
Now,
bitch.
see, hold on. Let's back up.
Hey, bro, I don't mean to call your bitch no bitch.
Don't call my bitch no bitch, folks.
Y'all
Don't
gotta
call my bitch no
understand.
bitch.
It
Y'all
is.
gotta understand. Look, y'all gotta understand the most valuable question that was ever asked on Straight From Us podcast. When we said we're gonna put something in your mouth, damn, you never thought about how many ducks your chick sucked before she kissed you, right?
True.
Okay, so with that being said, how many motherfucking threesomes had she did before she was with you? If she called her, I can't get mad at her for calling her because I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm in love with a fucking Rottweiler. This bitch will not know.
Hey, hold up. Banana said most don't know motherfuckers whole facts. At the end of the day, you don't know what the fuck they did. And I ain't even, I mean, unfortunately, I just use whole facts as a word. But
because we had
you
a
don't know
whole
what a motherfucker did back in the motherfucking day. So you cannot frown upon.
Can I
Now
get a
you
whole
can be
clap?
mad. Now the whole situation that we already said, you can be mad because it's like, damn, I done married your ass. Now you don't want to do none of the freaky shit that you was doing again, huh? I feel like I'm last. Once again, I feel like I'm last. Like shit, you was just fucking this nigga, with that chick, that chick. Now I'm
I would
last.
agree with you motherfuckers if I don't do nigga like you said. You talk about whole facts. I do my Carfax. I do my motherfucking my due diligence and doing my motherfucking research. I'm trying to tell y'all.
So you saying your lady told you what her body count was?
Hell yeah.
That's the most infamous question that most women is gonna lie about. That's the most infamous question that most women gonna lie about is their body count.
I don't.
Why would women lie about that? Why would
Because
they need something to lie
look,
about?
y'all, hold on. Like, so the difference with men and women is this: it's called penetration. That's the first difference. At the end of the day, the men penetrate, so they can come out and clean off. Women get penetrated, so it's some shit that you can dish and wash out, but it's some shit that you can't. So with that being said, when it's all said and done, you got a body count for your mouth, you got a body count for your asshole, and you got a body count for your pussy hole.
First of all,
Some niggas you gonna let run up in all three. Some niggas you gonna let do one or the other. Yeah, I just made you think about that body count.
You didn't make me think about anything because one of them you're not gonna get.
You never.
That's never gonna happen, and it's still easy for if a woman knows how many men she had. It's still easy for her to say how many she had.
3.
So what? How
3. You niggas don't be hitting the belly buttons.
The belly button. We ain't hitting no belly button.
Half the time, women don't reach their peak
How many
during
motherfuckers had
during
sex
that moment.
outside of relationships? You wasn't in no relationship with a motherfucker, but you didn't fuck. Like, let's be realistic here. You can't ask about the relationship because if I just go for your relationship, that means your whole facts is gonna be fucked up anyways.
Bro, you can't go off of this relationship. But you gotta
If you in a relationship with a motherfucker and you got in a relationship with them, stop talking about how many other motherfuckers they used to be with. Cause I sure don't want no motherfucker asking me how many motherfuckers I've been with.
Hold up.
It ain't nothing my
Look,
business.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Number one,
Some of
what you
that shit
do
they
is
gonna show you because of
sit
their
around-
skills. They skills gonna tell you every goddamn
Number one,
thing.
you sit around a motherfucker and
That's not true.
Two stories. When a motherfucker in there, when a motherfucker having a conversation with their best friend, their cousin, or whatever it might be, listen to the stories.
That's it. Let a motherfucker talk long enough. They'll tell on themselves.
Shit around you.
No, because they can't. Motherfuckers got to divulge information, especially when it comes down to a motherfucker getting into it with somebody. They automatically gonna tell on the motherfucker. Well, anyway, sorry, we got a
I
woman.
agree. I say that.
We got a woman on the dais right now, so I'm not gonna say. But I'm just saying, women got a tendency. They gonna motherfucker tell you what the man that bitch she ain't gonna tell you about when such and such happened. I'm always there for the occasion. Oh, damn, for real?
Do
that
tell.
happened?
Do say, do tell.
Oh, damn.
That's fucked up.
But you do it for the information. You got to be able to know what the information is. Number one. Number two, know the clientele. Know the person that you with. You know what I'm saying? What they tolerate, what they don't tolerate.
Right.
You gotta slide in a few one night stands, shit like that, because like you just said, nobody's perfect. Everybody got their little shit or whatever. You got that one nigga who was riding that SS or whatever the fuck it might have been, and you wouldn't want to fuck with the nigga for a while. You thought he was gonna fuck with you like that, and maybe that didn't work out.
I was the
So that shit
Cadillac.
might slide in.
Hey, I hate to throw this out there, but most motherfuckers got that one motherfucker that they've been fucking since they was whatever age, and that motherfucker ain't never went nowhere and always come through in that clutch.
He talking about me, Henny.
Huh?
He talking about me, Henny. Because he was throwing that. Was that me?
What?
I did not. Him too.
At
him too. Okay, okay.
What the fuck you talking about?
He known to be still fucking around. I'm like, damn, shit like that.
I have no clue what you are talking about, sir. What I'm saying is this. So no.
Yeah, nigga just told on himself.
Talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
Them niggas done fucked the whole show up.
Fuck the whole show up. Tell on himself.
He said, "Oh,
That nigga talking about me, Eddie. Yeah, nigga, shut your ass up. Snitch
They
on yourself.
they probably unplugged some stuff again.
Yeah.
they done
They
left
probably
us
done
to do
messed
the
up.
show. We
Oh
the
my
only
god!
ones on the show now."
I bet
Fucking
you
damn.
is that Jay right there that was getting up walking by T Tone?
Yeah, that look like it.
He probably unplugged the doggone thing again.
That nigga say, "Get me out of here." Property boo.
Yep.
Told on the goddamn self.
Yep, you is stupid. That's really what's going down. They do this all the time.
He tried to get up, get him a drink.
Mm-hmm. A dude
Yeah.
tongue.
That nigga done told
And
Carlos
then
Rossi on the
and then
computer.
it's after 9, so you know T Tone messed up.
Yeah. You gotta
Cause
go
it's
home.
after 9 o'clock. He don't even realize.
Nope, he finna get a whoop.
Yeah. She gonna tear that nigga head up. Oh snap. I can't believe this.
That nigga's like,
there they go. Uh-oh,
There
they
they
back.
go.
Are y'all
The
back
voice.
now?
Volume back.
Yeah, this motherfucker's still live and everything.
If
nigga
y'all
said,
still live, we can't see y'all. Y'all froze.
the nigga say, "Uh-oh."
Uh-oh. Pull the plug.
You done unplugged some done went out. You
Soon
better
as,
check the battery again, Jay.
soon as Oz got the snitching on himself. Plug.
I think we need to do this show in baby steps.
They Texas baby steps is big
Toddler
here.
steps.
Let's
This
learn
is
how
the
to be.
toddler stage.
Let's learn how to be in a traditional relationship before we go to the threesomes.
In the toddler, it's over.
Straight formula. Baby formula. That nigga said, what? Talk about me, ain't you?
Start off with the Gerber advice.
They need the
Start
little
off with
puffs, the little star puffs
the little
from
puffs.
Gerber's.
With table scraps, table food.
Mashed
Straight,
potato
yeah, sippy
sticks.
cup.
It's a wrap. Come
That
on,
nigga,
you guys.
that dude was gonna
Malto
go
meal.
bad with it. That nigga said, What if Long John Silver come up the street and start knocking off your girl?"
Hey, fuck that, bruh.
Mm-mm.
You know how man, I don't care what you say, whatever, you could be whatever. Motherfucker bigger, better than you come and start knocking off your girl and she making noises
You
you
gonna
ain't
be
made her make.
pissed.
Boy, you gonna have a
You
worse
gonna be
attitude ever.
pissed. They're going to be pissed because it's like they feel like they missing something. They done messed up with something. So
Man.
they gotta try to feel that ego, which men have. They trying to feel that they gotta feel that ego some way, somehow. They're gonna try to figure out how to make it happen like he did. That's how it
I'm
is.
about to kill. Somebody gotta die, and it ain't gonna be me.
Shit go down different.
Right. I'm cutting that
Nigga
nigga
come
shit
in,
off.
she be like, "Woo, that's my first curve piece."
Now what if was she done? And she
Still
like,
got a G-spot
oh my
bend.
God, oh baby, you can learn from him, bitch. You gotta go. He gotta go.
Oh, facts. Shoot,
I
it
gotta
can
die. Somebody
happen.
gotta die.
And it ain't no way a guy is gonna let that happen. Ain't no way.
I'm not. I'm gonna fuck what nobody talking about. And look, I'm gonna be a gentleman too. I'm gonna let y'all pick y'all burial spots. Somebody gotta die though. Yeah.
Damn.
It's that type of flavor.
Somebody gotta go.
Watch it.
Somebody gotta die.
Somebody gotta go.
That what he
Somebody.
said. He ain't stutter.
Hey, I already know I'm going to
Oh,
hell.
somebody gotta go. I went back, jump back into the. I didn't get to hear the whole conversation. Why
I
somebody
was
gotta
saying
go?
we got back on if the dude down the street
Right.
with the goddamn 10-inch
Big
python
again?
come and start beating down your chick walls, and you sitting there looking stupid with
Don't
the dumb
forget
face on,
with the G spot bend.
with the
Right.
G spot bend, and he just long stroking your girl, look at her straight in her face, and she just, oh my God, and you sitting there looking stupid.
Right.
Somebody gotta die.
Because you're gonna be in your chest, whether you like it or not, you is.
But
See,
you
and
gotta
then I'm gonna
go.
just say, you want the
Does,
front yard or the backyard? Where you
does
want to
it
be
go
buried at?
both? Does it go
Dude
both
said
ways?
no more property tax.
Nothing.
Do she give you the? The question is, do your girl give you the same opportunity when it comes to another chick?
See, now if that, okay, let's do that, right? Let's say if she
Yeah.
was freak of the week with me and all that shit, guess what? You still gotta die. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you do.
Hey, nigga, you just gotta learn. Everybody ain't got the hardcore disposition you got.
No.
Nah, I'm not. I'm just, I can't, bro.
I have the hardcore distribution that he has. I
I
don't
don't.
do that. I don't do
It's
that.
a
I'm not saying.
mind thing.
I'm not talking about.
And
We
that's
gonna
what
talk
people
about me.
gotta realize.
She's talking
It's a
about me.
mind
But
thing. When you open
I said
Pandora's
everybody
box,
don't
it's
have
the
the
mind
hardcore
thing.
Now I got the mind to kill somebody. That's
No.
why I done went to war. But I'm not gonna let you watch you kill my fucking girl or my wife.
But it's
No.
people don't look at it like that.
Whatever
Especially if
you
you're
do,
telling a person that you don't want it, they're not thinking about that. And if they insist on you doing this for them, it's just for them. It has
Yeah,
nothing to do with you.
yeah. Everybody got to be an equal party when that goes into it. Yeah.
Man,
That
please.
I'm not equal.
It can't just be for
Man,
one
please.
for the other.
I'm gonna
Plus
tell
one
you
plus
like
one
this:
don't equal
never
two.
again, never again.
for a
Look,
lot of
nigga.
people, it changes everything.
Exactly. It's gonna change your
Cause
life.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about the lesbian couples. It's always the one that's
I'm
supposed to
on
be
it.
the,
I'm
the
good.
one that's supposed to be the tomboy. She always the one that want to curve back through again.
Yeah, because they always end up pregnant too. Have you noticed that?
Yep.
We back and we
The hardest one.
we black.
How?
Hey, you
So
ain't lying.
look,
It is
I
always
forgot.
the stud that end up pregnant and shit.
Hey man, I ain't
It'll
gonna
come
lie.
to you. Just give it
Dude,
a
the
minute.
next thing next to motherfucking midgets is studs. I ain't gonna lie. I've been seeing some nice.
He back
You
on
still
midgets
stuck on
again.
midget.
You back on why are we on
You
midgets
got to
again?
you
Why?
got to try a midget stud.
Oh
A
Lord.
midget stud? Nah.
What?
A mixed midget stud.
No. No.
So if I ever get married, before I get married, that has to happen to get that out of my system. There's certain shit that you just gotta get out your system before you get married. That's what they say.
It's
Nigga.
plenty. It's plenty dwarfs around here.
I didn't say a dwarf. I said a midget. I said a little
You
person.
said a midget.
It is plenty of dwarf because half you motherfuckers short as a motherfucker.
Boy, I was about to call you your whole government name.
And
You don't put that goddamn bottle down, sir.
You see him rubbing it? He
Yeah.
rubbing on it.
You got
I've been doing
leave
it.
leave
and you got
Rossi alone.
and you got Pezzo in the background too.
Leave that man alone.
Y'all know what? Don't never sleep with
Oh,
nobody.
Quavo back there?
Don't never sleep with nobody you can't
Where
get
Rail
along
at?
with.
Did Rail leave?
No,
Yep.
on your other side, Whip. Quavo. Cousin Quavo behind you.
It's plenty. Oh, Jesus.
Put them family members away. It ain't even Cinco de Mayo. Y'all tripping.
Do said it ain't Cinco de Mayo.
I don't know. You can't really see the back of my bars, but if you look back there, I got a whole bunch of different family members, and all of them is from south of the border.
Cousins.
Good family
He got the
members,
first
I gotta
cousin,
say
second
that.
cousins, great auntie.
I'm gonna say this.
La
I'm gonna
Familia is
say,
one of
The
my
mama best friend.
I'm gonna say this. I done offered y'all. I done asked y'all, what do y'all take for the actual show? Being that I'm still affiliated with the military and the post exchange that offers beverage of the alcohol type at cheaper prices
Hey, you know the military is always gonna
with
have
no tax.
He's
You
trying
gotta
to tell.
find the
He's trying to hook
military.
y'all up. That's what he's saying.
We
Is
most
something.
definitely
I just need an address.
I most definitely will sit.
I can get the address. I ain't gonna give it to you online, but I can get the
Yeah,
address.
not on that.
That
No.
motherfucker jumped on
Please
his
don't do
phone
that.
like, you go right here.
Don't
Look,
do that one.
look, this nigga jumped up. He
Hey,
picked that phone up
hey,
in 2.3 seconds.
hey! I got a warning for y'all.
What's the
I
one?
be asking my daughter the same thing.
When you trying out different stuff, just like we talking about these threesomes and a motherfucker liking the motherfucking shit, you got to be careful when you fucking around with the midgets and the lesbian couples,
Well,
because lo and behold, You fuck around and fall in love, and you gotta run around with a motherfucker with jerseys and baseball caps on all the time.
I'm not opposed to walking around with a motherfucker with jersey and baseball caps
It's
on
all
all
right
the
that
time.
she
You know
dressed like
why?
them.
Because
It's all right.
them motherfuckers don't like the same shit that I like. They gonna be wanting to get the fuck in and out the
Hold up,
goddamn store.
is we talking
I ain't gotta
about
worry about
studs?
it. Yeah.
I'm
She could
thinking
be
if you fucking studs, you halfway gay.
We walking around looking at the same thing. No, sir, you are not, because you got.
Because you attracted to the man part of it, not the woman.
I'm attracted to the
if
woman part of it. I'm attracted to the man part of it. I'm cool with the man part of it, but I'm attracted to the woman.
Cause she think like you.
What you say? What?
I said, cause she think like you.
Does she think like me? Probably not.
That was a whole movie that didn't work.
Well, if you fall in love with a midget, is you only half way in love since she's short?
Oh, bogus.
You know what?
You is not right.
I'm just asking a question.
Hilarious.
Oh my gosh, that's bogus.
Hilarious. That's funny.
You got a little feelings for her?
He said it was puppy love.
Yeah, I was gonna say he talked about somebody else going to I agree with Alice on that.
I'm the one that's going to
You got a little love for her?
Some of these studs will pull out a body that make a motherfucker say, "Whoa!"
My son, because it avoids me. Shit, she ain't answering my calls in like I don't know how long. Like it's been too long.
Yeah, your volume went down a little bit again.
Did you refer to her as your stud cousin?
No, I just did. No,
That might have been the reason why.
No, that's definitely not.
Did you prefer her name? All right, we gotta wrap this up. We done sent. Well, I sent my address. I don't know about the rest of you.
I just said my phone number.
I got y'all the number. There y'all go.
Yeah.
I say that no, just we don't act like it's all ours. Just smile. Keep it a mile.
No, we don't trust you, nigga. You have too many swing ding shabam bam.
Oh man,
your motherfucker that goes down to a lot of liquor. So no.
But I'm most definitely gonna need it for the.
This is the bar. This is the bar.
I'm gonna need it for the backyard boogie.
Though.
I'm most definitely gonna.
Backyard boogie.
Oh yeah,
ours like some shindigs.
Yeah, you ain't seen my backyard, have you?
No, I've never been. How could I see it?
Go on Facebook. You'll see the picture that I got. That's my backyard.
That shit bad.
That was me, bro. I just called you. That was me that called you.
All the way on Facebook just to see it back.
Okay, my bad.
No, you good.
Well, you'll
That-
see
that
that.
wasn't-
Oh, your
You'll see that
picture popped up in that motherfucker too.
Huh?
You'll see it at the backyard boogie.
You see it at the backyard boogie.
What is the backyard boogie? What is that?
Gangsters don't dance, we boogie.
This is the backyard party that we throw every year. Going to summer. Backyard boogie.
No, I ain't never been to nothing like
It is what it sounds like. Backyard.
We have backyard games.
Be in the backyard.
I ain't
So
never
at the backyard boogie, do you gotta leave before 12?
No. No, this ain't no take that.
Y'all ain't got no baby lotion, do y'all?
Oh hell no.
See, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
No, I ain't.
There he is.
Well, thank y'all.
Hold up. Out of everybody, you know us like a motherfucker. So when have we ever used baby
I didn't say y'all. Hey.
You asked, was it going to be baby oil at our party?
I said y'all been somebody over and was making peanut butter. I didn't say that.
Whoa, you ain't never been in our rooms when we was making peanut butter. I don't think I ever made peanut butter. That sounded like you was down the brown hole, rabbit hole.
That's exactly what it means.
Hey, down in the jungle.
Down
in the jungle.
Get down like that.
Does it matter the beverage?
I'm more of a tequila. No.
All right.
You know my drink.
Hey, if you talking about that uncle over there, no sir.
No, sir.
You gonna stop discriminating, brother.
Hey, it's just that New Year's, man. You had me throwing up food I didn't even have in my stomach, brother.
Hey, yeah, you was fucked up.
That was on Roosevelt, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's when we played. Niggas went outside to play football in the snow and that.
It was a whole line of motherfuckers.
Remember Vet did a fucking backflip and he didn't flip all the way?
Yeah. Off the car.
Look at Whipp, acting like he don't know shit that happened. Talking about hey, if you mix a Miller And Colorado at the same time, you just gonna be straight. No, that's what made me throw up. Thanks.
You was fucked up. I don't think that was.
Hey man, you know what? I'm so tired of him, man.
I say it wouldn't be say that. I don't think I like that.
Cause we walked from what? We walked from the yacht to there.
Yeah, look, it was snow on the ground.
Yeah.
We walked everywhere we went. Yeah, we walked a lot of places. Every now and then, 12 and 19 was our best friend, but we walked to a lot of places.
Somebody in the background had that van, didn't even come get us.
Yep. But anyway, this straight from us. We glad that y'all show.
I got beef. Y'all the fuck up and let me on this motherfucker. Revenge, goddammit.
Next Monday. This coming Monday. This coming Monday. We gonna be.
Yeah, I'll be on that bitch.
Man, what we talking about this coming Monday? I'm asking before we end it.
I don't even know.
Revenge. Let's talk about that.
I'm talking about revenge, goddammit.
No, fuck.
You know more revenge?
Revenge. This best served.
This motherfucker like Donald Trump and shit. Like, you got a whole reckoning going on.
Man. I don't understand. All I remember is Night Train and Lemonade.
Start getting great, man. You start getting regulars that's always
Got to
on
be
here,
more careful.
making sure that this podcast do numbers like how it should and be great. So I got to thank and appreciate two folks. You know, they didn't get a plaque, but they've been here with us for the past year, making sure Straight From Us is great as we can be. So I gotta say thank you, Banana, and I gotta say thank you, Yep, man. Real, I'm welcoming you aboard, man, and we looking forward to seeing more of you on here.
Hell yeah.
And the wifey, because I know the wifey's in the background because she's watching. So
she done already made her announcement.
Yeah.
This nigga finna come on right now.
Right now.
Not now. Right now.
I gotta say this.
Real, you did good too. We thought Dr. Phil was on this
I
motherfucker.
appreciate you know. I'm here for a long time, man. Not a short time.
You did your thing.
Despite the one situation that we had on Straight From Us podcast, we do promote relationship couples come on and kick it with us and open up for some opinions and stuff to that nature. Now, if you
need a
bitter
hug.
and in your chest, stay wherever the hell you at. Don't come on this show because you're not gonna like the outcome, especially coming from me. I ain't gonna lie. But that's the only time motherfucking Jay and Oz actually back me up. They want to come in like, hey nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, but you know, everything else I don't get backed up on. But
Didn't
you
have to
come
be
on
like
here, get correct. These niggas is gonna correct your ass real motherfucking quick. So come on here.
That's what happened when you hit the back of that oven. That's what it is.
You said, what was that, bro?
I said that's what happened when you hit the back of that oven. That's where all that aggression came from. Look.
Look, he almost had me said, I'm not going there.
All right.
Don't go there. I won't go there either, brother.
Yeah, man,
This OC.
This OC. Hold on, man. See. Hey,
Big bro, it's cool, man.
Banana, what's your thoughts opinion on tonight?
It was a great show. We just have to realize that some things aren't for everybody. Especially when it comes to threesomes and things like that, respecting each other's space, being loyal, and everything like that. It has to come into play in a relationship and be on the same page at all times. And real good. Nice to see you on here. God bless you and your wife.
Appreciate
Love
that.
you all.
What? Hold on, I think I turned to a robot.
Yeah.
Fuck. Did I turn to a robot?
Yeah.
Damn, robots. And we're good now? Damn, I'm a robot.
I told y'all these Yetis good than a motherfucker.
just talk. Whoever turned he called.
What you say? Yep, man. Yeah, I'm just saying, motherfuckers need to. If you have problems after the threesome, then you weren't fully honest with a motherfucker. You got to learn how to be honest with yourself.
I heard that. I heard that.
Or else
I got if I wasn't married to my wife, you happened to have a threesome with me, be prepared to get your motherfucking head knocked between the washer and dryer. I don't play that shit. I'm gonna knock your ass out. I'm not doing threesomes. I'm sorry. My mind ain't open.
What y'all want to do with y'all relationship to add the spice into y'all life? Because there's multiple things. I'm advocate for a hotel park. I mean, any park you can use as your Pacific Hotel is free. So why not? And I mean, you got the stars, the moon, the light, and the sunshine all on your backside. And hey, if you're lucky enough, you're able to go out there and might catch a little light rain. It's a beautiful thing. Trust me.
I just promote. Don't take your clothes off in front of your brothers and do y'all thing on the 50-yard line because they like run away.
I forgot. I did everybody on the show, and I forgot about y'all two because y'all two kept rushing. So I didn't say.
Okay.
What do you got to say?
I'm sorry.
I had to mute myself. That was funny.
What do you got to say?
Lord have mercy.
Okay, I'm trying to wrap it up.
Finish up. I got nothing to say. I was gonna be cool.
I was being the first nigga that ever had spoken to a female on the 50-yard line that had the first official weed out here in weed. Nobody at that time.
That girl clothes on me. Never mind.
Fuck her.
Never mind.
We talking about the weed shit. Jay, what you got to say, man?
Thank y'all for joining.
God bless. Good night.
Good night.
Like I said, women, to end this topic, be real with your significant other and be open minded. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is being open minded, be real. Y'all know what y'all do, don't say is, and you got to be open minded to take your shit to that next level to stay happy with each other. Now, within reason, and I'm saying within reason because it's a line there. You know, like Banana put out there, there's a line that she didn't want to cross, but the other guy felt like, as Jay said, selfishness and wanted it. I felt like, hey, nigga, that nigga just came last. Oh well, you missed the cut when she was Miss Freak of the century. So I mean, at the end of the day, some females don't hear the stories about men being the freak of the century, but trust me, if they did, they'd be like, well, damn, why I didn't get? You missed that cut. You wasn't there when it happened. Now I'm with you. I don't want to do none of that shit no more. I'm wholesome. I'm good. You know, that's what most of these women do. They're wholesome. They're good. They're not who they used to be no more. Even though they have in them, because that relationship is over. Now you're going back to where you was to get what you want. That's the crazy part about it. That's the crazy part about it. But I'm just throwing them things out there because this is life that we live in. You know, I'll be fortunate to have, I've been fortunate to have women that was open to a lot of different things. I had women that opened me up to some shit that I was not used to, and I'm looking like, what the fuck? You want me to do what? Wait a minute, But in that notion, motherfucker went into the bathroom and came out with a chick with some pretty ass titties, might I add. They was some very. And like, look what I found. Do you see this here? Come and look at these titties. Like, wait a minute. Everybody, all her friends, like,
I'm
did
a happy
she get
gander.
some titties for him to come and see? No, not did she just only bring some titties for me to come and see. She bring titties for me to see and touch and play with and suck all at the same time. So it was a beautiful thing. So once again, you have to be open minded to certain things. Now, Everything, once again, ain't for every motherfucking body.
Right.
But everything in relationships, you know, it's a lot of stress. You gotta let off stress. How? It's usually through sexual content. You gotta
Yeah.
do something sexual to help relieve pressure and stress of everyday motherfucking life, work, house, the whole 9 yards.
Right.
I encourage everybody, not saying threesome, but I encourage everybody to go out and do something spontaneous. Like shit, smack your girl ass in the middle of somewhere and hope it leads to sex somewhere at a park, in the building. I don't give a fuck. Spice
Amen.
up your motherfucking life. Enjoy your motherfucking self. Enjoy each other. And then when y'all walk out of there with big ass smiles, because both y'all done got rocks off, the biggest y'all ever got off. And guess what? Y'all be chasing that high again and again and again and again.
Amen.
That's the beauty of doing some very spontaneous shit and having fun and making sure your relationship goes to the next level. Because you already got the stress of bills, money, work, kids, everything else on your life. So why not relieve pressure with sexual experiences?
All right.
So with that being said, I'm your boy, Mr. Cool Whip.
And I'm OZ.
With Jay Money behind the production booth. Banana, Yep Man, and Real. Appreciate y'all for coming out.
Anytime.
See y'all
And
next
we
week.
see y'all on the next week. Monday, that is.
Yes.
All right. Love y'all.
You
Straight.
too.
You too.
All right. Peace.
Love y'all. Have a good one.
You too.
All right.
You too, yeah. Love you.
And remember, if you ever seen a nigga's girl at the orgy, just shut up and let that nigga be happy.